got no shit. There we go. Hey, what is up, everybody? How's it going out there? As always, y'all are here at the Smoker 420, which y'all can see right above Joey. That's right, Smoker 420, guys. All right, let's go. Before we get started, entertainment purposes only, and massive shout out and thank you to all our subscribers, all of our monthly members, and anyone who watches our content. We really appreciate y'all. What's up, Eddie? So, anybody watching later that could not make it to the live, thank you for watching. Make sure and follow along just the same. Ask us any questions, answer any questions. We do respond to all comments. And other than that, guys, I'm your motherfucking boy and your host, Mike.
I'm your co-host, Jujus.
I'm Joey.
I'm Shaq.
Oh, and make sure and hit that like. Help us out by sharing. And do me a solid. When you're driving over by the notification bell's house, go ahead and jump out. Knock on his door. When he comes to the door, shake his hand. Tell him thank you for all the hard work he does. That way you always know when we go live or put out new content. Where's my free merch? You're going to drive up here and get it? You're paying shipping and handling?
That goes down.
I do what I can do.
Do.
This is a medicinal channel, y'all. We do not smoke on our weekly shows. Well, majority of the time. Sometimes we have special occasions. But we do smoke on our lives and any podcast style guest shows. So we will be smoking. Oh, shit. Indigestion. Upset stomach. Diarrhea. Alright, but yeah, how's everybody doing out there? Y'all are here at Hump Day, halfway through the week. How many of y'all are working Monday through Friday? Working for that weekend.
Get ready for that 4th of July weekend this weekend, y'all.
Yeah. Years flying by, yo.
Seems like
It is flown by.
days get longer and the years get faster.
There you go. Got it.
I feel betrayed.
Don't be betrayed. I just can't afford no shipping and handling at the moment.
You pay the shipping and handling.
I'm broke.
We're currently using Juju as a soundboard.
I think last month I made $13 on here. So that tells y'all how much.
Oh, yeah.
We're not clapping for that. That tells y'all how broke I am, guys. I don't make a lot of money from this.
We should make something, bro.
I thought we were clapping that too.
Oh, Juju didn't call you on your birthday? What it did?
Juju.
That does not. Juju don't call nobody.
Nope.
My dude is the word. I have
I'm
to make
sorry. No out there.
I have to make him call his mom about shit. Let's be honest here. Like, you call your mom?
I know guys on crack that makes more sense than you.
That's not bad.
I'm sorry. Happy late birthday.
Can we get much?
Can we get much higher? So
Now there is.
Can we get much higher?
If I go out and maybe because it's playing. Let's go to home. Yeah, look.
You're going to have to do some work and get back in the good graces, dude.
See all these?
That's a shitload, dude.
Yeah, there's thousands and thousands.
And it's just like they're all sound
They're
effects or
all,
songs.
yeah, like you got the vine boom sound, you got fart.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Hit that first. Hell yeah.
You got the Riz.
The what?
There is.
Is that what it's called? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Time it right. Perfect. Oh, hey, do this. I think I can get it better. Hold on.
Yeah, you ready?
Ah, perfect.
You start, and then I'll hit it.
Okay, alright.
SpongeBob fell. Alright, y'all, let's hear it for Shad.
I'm not a crook.
Was it? Alright.
You did, I
Hell
knew
yeah.
you would.
You know, I saw it. That's the Undertaker, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's the dead man.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula?
Yeah. Is it a fart?
Yeah. With a long brain fart.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, wrist.
Oh, dude, I got an idea. Hold on, check it out, Mike. Wait,
All right.
hit that one again, but watch. Hold on. Not the yippee, but wait for the
yippee?
Yeah, wait for the. Alright, ready?
Stupid. Look, goofy ass fart sound is the
It's
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dixie sound.
Look at good, your skin. How good is that dick? Oh, how good is that dick?
Alright. I don't like that.
Oh my god, dog. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? I'm just get your ass on, man. Get your goddamn ass on.
But there's so many. It takes forever to put a list
There
together.
are a lot, yeah. I want this.
I kind of go in order. This is just, I didn't have to download anything. I just put it on my favorites. And I just click on it that way. My Instant. Is that what it's called?
My instance.
But I just looked up free soundboards.
This is literally, I would do this just to entertain myself on lunch.
When I first got this, I was on Live forever. I was like,
I would play this one with shit. There you go.
Somebody's doing it.
oh, hold up.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael.
Is that Lost Boys?
That's what it sounded like.
I don't think so.
What Michael was it, buddy?
Michael, don't leave.
I don't remember that one.
Michael!
Michael!
That one also worked for the fart noise.
Yeah, my-
I don't remember him saying don't leave me, but that voice sounded like
Hit the
Keith
little
Southern.
voice you just made. Watch this.
Joey looks drunk.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why does he look drunk?
Do I look drunk?
That's
I'm
weird.
kind of stoned. But
Nah. Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
that was
Skins it.
Was that Skins
It was somebody famous, for sure. Where was it?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
No, that's, sounds kind of like Baby Boy. Tyrese.
A little bit. Do you?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Did you know that the dude that plays in Baby Boy, his homeboy that knocks the younger dudes out,
Omar Gooding?
he like lines them off?
Is it
Did you know
Omar
that's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother?
Yeah.
I
You
did
didn't
not
know
know that till recently.
Gooding? Yeah, dude.
He used to host a Nickelodeon show where they
Omar
competed in
Gooding?
wild.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't say
Slash.
it. I know this show. Wow. Oh, dude.
But yeah, he used to host.
I know what show you're talking about. I can't remember the name at all, but yes, I did.
They look alike, but I didn't put it together.
Yeah, dude, I've known that.
He
for,
plays a good gangster.
Yeah,
actor.
oh yeah, he does, dude. He was on that show Smart Guy too. Remember that show Smart Guy?
Yep.
Dang it, I gotta figure what the name of that show was now.
Yeah, for your own safety. If you stop coming on, it will protect somebody. I don't know if it's you though.
That's a good point.
It may make us feel more comfortable. No, I'm just playing.
Yo.
Well, that's creepy. I'll just play it. You started it.
No.
Hey, correct answer. That'd be good on trivia nights when we started again.
Wild Crazy Kids, dude.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
Yeah.
Crazy kid.
That's fair. Thank you. That is more than a
God.
fart. That is more than a fart.
Man,
That was definitely an accident.
Lost your old ring.
That was shacked.
Yeah, that was a shad in his pants. Yeah,
that was Taco Bell.
that was
That was Taco
That
Bell.
was Taco Bell. That was a Cruncherito for sure, dude.
I have a Taco Bell one up here. Hold on.
What was that?
Where'd it
With the
go?
bell.
The Kilo Taco Bell.
Do you see it?
Or the Dom.
Probably with the bell.
Say it again, Shad.
It was probably Taco Bell.
Oh,
Damn it. There's the way.
of course it had a delay.
Was it Taco Bell?
That's it. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I gotta go Taco Bell now. I heard the bell.
But yeah, with so many, like, it's impossible. But if you have like 10 or so,
Yeah, you get
especially if you have them on the board set next to you, like, just kill it. But yeah, I think if we get 8 to 10 down of really good ones, we can use them without even having to get a soundboard right now. Get my phone. Oh my god, shouldn't have ate that Taco Bell.
Damn thing burrito.
I think I might die.
Mario died.
Treat me like royalty, don't get me dirty. Love what I want.
I can't wear a white
She
shirt.
cannot come with you. I just gotta get.
Get ready to slow that brother go.
That brother gone.
Shut up. Nani?
Do I have a part one close? That'd be fun.
Eddie doesn't like the soundboard. We're too late.
Who doesn't?
Eddie does.
She said that. We're
So
only gonna
fun.
put. We ain't gonna put all the goofy ones on there. We're gonna have like the air horn for like at the smoker report, and then like if somebody answers a question right, they'll be like, hey,
Can you search them?
just a few. Yeah. What do you want to search?
Dude, how about fucking sitcom applause?
Oh yeah, there are all kinds of applauses. What do they call that? They still use it today.
Laugh track.
Laugh track. Very, very one of the few things that's carried over every.
I saw a dude on during the pandemic. This kid post comedy sets from his own bedroom and then put in laugh tracks.
Yeah. Hey, listen. It is a proven fact that a laugh track adds to the humor of anything.
Yeah, probably.
Like, no, it's been documented. We did on one of our shows. We talked about the laugh track.
Like
we
it's
looked up a bunch
actually
of
proven because
yeah, like they went in and showed that like there is a more chance of getting a laugh with a laugh track than not.
and without it on a show, if you're watching a show, that's weird.
Makes sense though.
Yeah, it's like
Like when everyone else is laughing, you want to laugh. It makes
yeah,
you
it's
think it's funny.
subconscious thing. Yeah.
That 70s show.
It wasn't that funny until you hear a laugh track. I guess. Yeah.
A lot of shows like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, 70 Show is fucking hilarious.
That was
But even the jokes that miss,
yeah.
you still laugh at because there's that laugh track.
Dude, was that a laugh track or a live audience?
It might have been a live audience.
Because every now and then, like, you would hear like people laughing.
I was just trying to
hard,
think
hard.
of something more current.
Yeah.
Look at it.
New Roseanne. That was definitely I remember. Here's something funny to watch, dude. On YouTube, videos of them putting in laugh tracks to inappropriate parts on shows, because they used to do it back in the day. Like, remember the show where the bicycle kid, what was the Gary Coleman show?
Different stroke.
Yeah, pretty sure it was the Gary Coleman. Yes, there was a pedophile. It was a pedophile episode.
Yeah, we just did a show about that 2 weeks ago.
Really? You remember?
The bicycle guy.
Yes, the bicycle.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That is the guy who played the boss on in Cincinnati. WKRP in Cincinnati. Yeah,
That's funny.
the boss from that.
That guy, also the black guy there, was the dad from Sister. Remember that? Pretty sure.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, his homeboy that had his shirt off while they were taking pictures.
Hey, what was he on then? What was that?
Look him up, but that's not the dad. If it is, I'll say my bad, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that they put laugh tracks in, and though.
Yeah, that 70 Show did use a laugh track. It was filmed in front of a live audience, but the laughter was also augmented with a laugh track to enhance the comedic effect, according to Film and Television. So yeah, like that right there proves it.
Yeah, dude. WKRP, Tim Reed, in Cincinnati. That was the dad on Sister.
Who did he play in WKRP?
He was the Venus Flytrap on WKRP.
Oh, that is him.
Cincinnati.
And I thought you were saying the kid that played in the bicycle episode, the black kid.
Oh no,
with
different
Webster.
strokes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, there was a white
But yeah,
kid. There was a white kid that was with.
I just looked it up. We just did this one.
Really? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna show you.
I might be
that.
misremembering that one for sure. Misremembering. Maybe later we can, take off our shirts and stuff. Like, I didn't think that was weird at all.
He already had the one kid's shirt off.
There was also a pedophile episode on not Sister, but Smart Guy. We were talking about that.
But,
Oh yeah, it was. He did get his shirt off, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got like a hat on, and they're both taking pictures, and then homeboy decides he ain't cool with it.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know
And the
about
police
this.
come just in time to save his homeboy and shit.
Yeah, dude, that was a.
Yeah, we just did a special episode
They have special episodes.
and after school specials show 2 weeks ago, this week.
Yeah. Did you ever see the special episode of Seventh Heaven? There's a
I
few.
didn't watch much Seventh Heaven, bro.
Well, they're pretty funny if you look at, if you really watch it like.
They were pretty funny.
Yeah, that's the point of it. If you look at it with
Yeah.
like, wow, this is
And
ridiculous.
it was such clean cut.
And then the dad turned out to be a weird pedophile. Kid. They always are.
I think who played in that though as the daughter?
Oh, Jessica Biel.
Yeah, that's the only thing about it that was good.
Jessica Biel. She's definitely.
Well, the young daughter I think ended up being hot too.
She and Beverly Mitchell. She ended up growing up to be a little bit cuter, yeah, but I didn't think she was as hot as Jessica Biel for a while.
I may
was
be
like one of the
thinking
top 3 hottest girls.
I may be thinking of Little Sister from Party of Five.
Did you ever look at it?
No, she was a girlfriend.
I didn't watch Party 5. I just knew Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Neve Campbell was the oldest sister, and then was the little sister, and then Jennifer Love Hewitt was the girlfriend of the brother. I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't Party of 5 like, that sounds like porno music too a little bit.
It's a real baby.
Wasn't Party of 5 like from like a 90210 kind of,
I think so.
in a way? Like,
It was about a
it was a
family.
drama.
One kid was in his 20s, and he had to raise the other kids because the parents passed in a car crash.
Oh, I had no idea what the show was about.
Yeah.
That's what it was about. A teenage kid raising his family.
20-something.
I'm 40 years old and I have no
It was kind of like The Outsiders. Oh, you haven't seen that either?
No, there's one.
It's a 20-something-year-old raising his 2 younger brothers.
It's kind of like no, Shameless. There isn't that. I like it. Watch this.
even funnier because his face is so
Finger goes
serious.
on your weenie, dude.
Ooh, see, some of these could be really good for the movies and stuff too. Bone crack.
Hold on.
Like grab his arm.
Here. Go ahead.
Yes, that's good.
Perfect.
That is good.
Oh my god, oh hell no, what the fuck, man?
Fuck, man. Alright, I gotta put this up, bro. See, that's what's bad about it too. Until I get them all down, I just have fun with it.
Fuck! Fuck!
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Fuck!
Alright, let's put it up. Let's put it away. Alright, I got no good coffee. I got no edibles.
Oh, man.
What a night. Let's smoke this over down. Please don't take me on a soundboard. I will be more traumatized than I already am. Don't be traumatized, Eddie. Stranger Things is coming out soon.
Is it really?
Hold on to that. 3 parts.
Is it really
Thanksgiving,
3 parts?
Christmas, and New Year's. Boom. It's over
That
after
kind of
that.
sucks, dude.
Over
Yeah,
after
it's
that,
off
y'all. We waited so long. What's her name? Fucking a full-grown
11.
badass now. A hottie. She ain't a kid anymore. She's a grown-ass woman that's married now.
Is she?
Yeah.
I don't remember what she looks like.
Bro. You don't know what she looks like?
No,
Starting
no,
at
no.
11.
Yeah, I'm gonna find some good pictures. That's a beautiful woman. She's beautiful. Nothing.
Wow. Oh, Jesus. She's 21.
Yeah. Old enough to drink.
Yeah, she's a pretty little girl, I guess.
You see some of her like fit. Look.
No, I see her.
See the blonde?
No, that's the one I just looked at. Yeah.
She's gorgeous, bro. So good for her. She got Gary. Look.
That hair, yeah, it reminds me of someone.
Yeah, she's very beautiful. Grown now, y'all.
She has a hearing condition. She's deaf in one ear.
Huh. Did not know that. Partially deaf in the ear.
Are you?
My eardrum exploded a few years back. I had to have plastic surgery on my eardrum.
Like they had
Cut
that?
my whole ear, the back of my ear open.
Oh, they
I had to start from the top all the way down to the bottom. I had to like cut it all the way open, go in there and like plastic surgery with the eardrum because it totally exploded.
They didn't go into it. They pulled
No,
the
they,
thing off.
yeah, I have a scar.
Remember Men in Black?
When it first,
Remember Men in Black? The little alien inside the
and
dude.
it like popped
Yeah,
up.
it was like that.
Yeah, they had to pop my shit.
That's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
I won't.
Goes right there too.
I don't ever want to have head surgery again, though, bro.
Head surgery sounds scary.
Yeah,
as shit.
just the recovery from it.
I've had heart surgery.
your shit's
Head
all
surgery
off.
sounds scary.
Plus, they gave me morphine, and I'm not good on morphine.
What happened? What'd you do?
I couldn't function. Like little kids was getting up and leaving. I'm there hours. It's supposed to be like 20 minutes, and you can go hours. I couldn't lift my head without throwing up.
Oh shit.
Fucking 2 days, I felt like I was drugged.
Yeah, that's
So I guess I'm allergic to morphine.
morphine is bad for you. What was it? Morphine is bad for you. Chadwick. Morphine is bad for
It's
you.
a sci-fi movie, you know that.
It's kind of sci-fi.
It's sci-fi?
Yeah.
It's not a sci-fi channel movie. It's,
No, I'm talking it's a
Yes,
science fiction movie.
yeah, you put it like a hand right here.
Yeah.
Morphine.
And the white stuff coming
That's
out.
right. What movie is this?
I
Right
forget.
here. Come on.
Total
And then
Recall.
he says, no. He says, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. You're a mother. Mother is the name of God on the lips of children.
Crow.
Yeah. He got it.
Yeah.
He got it.
With the chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morphine is bad.
He starts coming back out of
Comes
the
out of her arm now. It's a fucking sick guy.
Great movie.
That was awesome. awesome.
We need to cover that.
You know what's the Crow? You guys never covered the Crow? The original?
Have y'all seen the remake?
I did not want to.
Our first season was like all the major Goonies and like
Over the top.
Legend with Tom Cruise. A lot of like big budget, big time movies.
Wasn't Tim Curry the devil in that?
Yes. I think it's been some of the most iconic characters ever. It, the Devil and Legend, the Drag Queen, and Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I've never watched that movie.
What else is he?
The Shadow.
Was he in the Shadow?
With Alec Baldwin.
But what
Was
else
he
would
really?
be like a
That's not
character
really
in it, like made up makeup character? I feel like there's more than
For a while, he
three.
just lived in Lanford, Illinois with Roseanne. Remember that?
Who did?
He just lived in Lanford, Illinois with Roseanne and the Connors. Remember that?
Like
Just a British guy. Just Tim Curry. His name was Roger.
Roger.
Oh, son. Oh, Dan, you're so funny. I'm born and raised here.
Home Alone 2 in New York.
On what?
Yeah, he was the.
Oh, I forgot he was in that, dude.
I'm trying to think of like. I think he would have been like a character.
It would probably be the biggest one of the. It's like a legend one.
Yeah, a lot of animated.
Yeah, I wouldn't have that.
Roseanne. Rose Weapon. Tales from the Crypt. Is he the voice of the Crypt?
No, he's not the voice of the Crypt. He's probably just in one episode.
Maybe.
Like, shit off. Shoot. Because back in the 80s and 90s, like, there was a bunch of famous actors now.
Oh. He plays the witch. Wears a lot of white makeup and the little girl's ghost that came on every Halloween. It's not Halloween Town. He was the main warlock of the School of Witches. It was like a movie that came on. Oh, that's gotta be on here.
I never watched Halloween Town either. Dude, Halloween Town came out when you were older.
I don't know it.
You've seen it?
I've seen like 3 of them. I think there's about 4 or 5.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I love Halloween.
Yeah.
The Grand Wizard, bro. Came out 86. No, the Worst Witch. He was the Grand Wizard in the Worst Witch.
Never heard of that movie. Actually, I may have heard of that movie. I've never seen that movie.
So it's like a
He
main
looks
warlock.
like, I mean, was he gay or no?
I doubt
He's
it.
kind of a gay icon.
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
Just because he did Rocky Horror.
Rocky
doesn't
Horror
mean
Picture Show.
gay.
He was literally, you know, like how many people like in gay culture they do like.
Oh, you're saying he was an icon
to the gay.
to the
community.
gays, not a
Yes,
gay
like,
icon.
He wasn't a gay icon. He was an
Okay.
icon to the gay community.
That's what
So it's
I'm
like Liza
thinking, gay.
Minnelli, right?
Right.
Liza Minnelli to the gay community, the LGBTQ plus SR, QPO and MLKJ. Those guys. You know, I can say my alphabet backwards.
Okay, Tim Curry is not publicly known to be gay,
But
while he is known for playing iconic gay characters. Okay.
was he gay in the worst?
He has never publicly discussed his sexuality at all.
Oh, I love a good penis in my buttocks. Oh, it feels so good.
Chad's so straight faced until you say some gay shit. And he smiles and gets all excited.
Do it again, do it again.
Y'all think I'm picking on Chad? I'm not. I'm giving Chad the opportunity that he wouldn't have to go ahead and be funny about letting out some of that stuff he wants to let out.
Yeah, dude, just say something. You're Jesse Ventura saying gay stuff. It's hilarious.
Spread your buffalo. I ain't like you put it in. I was the governor of Minnesota.
You remind me more of the heavy set comedian dude from Mad TV
Little
that
South
does
Side
Steven
Ventura.
Seagal.
Yeah,
Then Steven Seagal. Yeah. You're right on that.
yeah.
I was the governor, Back when I was over in Minnesota, we didn't we didn't have to discuss those types of things, you know. And, you know, Bigfoot's real. The government doesn't want you to know that Bigfoot's real. He's out there. He's controlling our satellites. Spread your butt cheeks, Shad.
Spread your butt cheeks. You alright?
I had a sharp pain broken this one.
What? You alright?
Your stomach or your kidney? What's over there?
You're not having appendix rupture.
Your liver?
You ever had your appendix taken out yet? You're alright? Where's it hurting?
It's not hurting me, though. It's a sharp pain.
Show me where the sharp thing was at.
No!
Dude, I've had my appendix out. I know.
He said, show me where this is.
Just show me on the
I was at the
dog.
plasma center the other day, and they had to do the physical because I ain't been there in a while. And dude's like, "Do you have your appendix taken out?" I was like, "No." So you ever been stabbed? I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh okay. When'd you get stabbed?" I was like, "I got several knife cuts and stabs on me."
I know you got stabbed.
Get stabbed. I got sliced throat there.
Girl or guy?
A couple of guys.
Different time, same time?
Yeah. Got robbed.
Someone you knew that, huh?
I was walking through Creekmore Park in that town. Walking through the bar back in the day. Probably a year before I met Shay. Yeah. So 15 years ago. But yeah, two young dudes. Tried to rob me, told them to fuck off. Me and one dude was fighting because I already dropped one of them. And I forgot about the other dude. And like, dude swung and I like ducked, picked him up, dropped him on his head. But I forgot about the other dude I'd already dropped. He was back up and he was like swinging at me like crazy. And I'm like, I'm thinking he's throwing weird punches. I don't know. Fucked up till later. Like, the adrenaline was just going.
Yeah.
But eventually, like, they both got up, and one was like trying to hold me while the other one was doing whatever. And I got him off of me, and I was just like, "Fuck it, guys! Like, y'all take my money." Threw my money down, and they took off running.
How much you lose?
I think it was 200. Not a whole lot.
I had a knife pulled on me and electric cowboy whenever I did security there.
Uh-huh.
By the way, I'm the worst type of security guard because I look like this, you know. And fucking there's this guy fighting. There's these guys fighting, and they're like, "You guys are fighting." You're yelling for it. Right? I go over and I like, "Hey, chill out." And they were ignoring me, so I grabbed one guy by the back of the shirt and I pulled him real hard and swung him around, and his head hit a pole, knocked him down. And I was like, "Okay, all right. Well, he's down." He was the guy initiating the fight in the first place. All right. So okay, well he's down. We help the other guy up. I go to help the other guy up, and he pushes me off like he's gonna fight with me. And I'm like, "What the fuck? Dude, I just helped you out, right?" I turned around. About that time, that guy had a knife out. The guy that swung the pole had a knife out, and I thought I was just gonna die. I really thought I was gonna die. But literally that time, dude, I know shit, dude. 350-pound Indian dude, 6'5". He worked at the front door. Right? I had already called for help. Right? They hadn't got there yet. By the time the dude pulls a knife out at me, this guy's name was Zeke. Zeke come running through. 350 pounds. Ran like a
Linebacker.
yes, dude, like crazy. And he just scooped this dude up with a knife, like full run, scooped the dude up, didn't break stride, and carried him like a baby, like for a few strides. And you know those doors that you push that? Yeah, he used his elbows and like pushed the door open, and they just dumped the motherfucker out and got it rolled. And he goes, "Don't come back in," and shut the door. And I was like, "Man, dude, thanks."
Appreciate it.
He just handled
You're
it.
my hero.
Shout out to Cornbread 3017.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. She's the one that picked me up that night.
Oh yeah.
I called Jason, and he's like, "Oh, I'm busy with the club." And
Yeah.
I could. He sent Leah. Shout out to you, Leah. She's like, "You gotta go to the hospital." I was like, "No, I'm going to get high."
Yeah.
Never went to the hospital. It all healed up. Got some bitchin' scars from it.
Yeah, I had my appendix ruptured in '98. It was like not before, like I was in bed and it started hurting, and like it's bad, and like I told my mom something's wrong with the stomach. It was really, really bad and just kept hurting. And she was like, let's go ahead and go to the hospital. I didn't want to go to the hospital.
Did they misdiagnose you at first?
No, they knew instantly because I didn't want to go to the hospital at first. I said, I don't want to go to the
They
hospital.
got sent home and then had hers.
Oh, really?
After the bitch was fucking,
Good.
like, they didn't even want to check her out.
Yeah.
They sent us to the little bullshit area
Yeah,
and
like
let
over
us
there.
go. And Shay's like, but nah, went home and shit had ruptured and barely got up there in time.
And dude, yeah, mine had rupture and they could tell instantly. They took it out and it was just, I just know the worst pain. I think it was on this side. I got a huge scar because I have,
The left side of it.
I think it's the left side. Because I have another scar right here where my old pacemaker was. The pacemaker was
When you were young.
right,
They put 'em
yeah,
down here,
and the
yeah.
wires broke.
And that's a pretty good scar.
Yeah, it was probably not that big.
Yeah, that's
But-
Shay's is about like that.
But then they moved it up here though later. Like, so now it's up here.
Yeah.
And I just still got the scar.
How old were you when they moved it?
14? 13 or
Shaylee
14.
was 10 or so.
The only reason they moved it is because while I was down, it was down here, the motion of doing this, I guess, so many times, I guess, I don't know, but the wires frayed and broke inside me. So they had to move it up behind my chest plate for more protection.
Yeah, I told you that Shaylee still has both pacemakers, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the one down here still has leads.
Uh-huh.
They're just the leads are disconnected,
Yeah,
but they didn't want to do two different surgeries
right.
when they moved it, so they just left it in there and said in the future if they ever have to do a surgery where
Yeah.
they can take it out, they'll take it out, but there's nothing
It's
wrong
not
with it. Yeah. it's not
And that's the
hurting.
same reason my pacemaker's dead. Dead. Been dead. I don't know how long it's been dead. Alright, borrowed time, I guess, whatever, but it's been dead. But that was the whole point of them not putting new batteries in it in my last surgery in 2016 when I had the other valve leaking. It was the
Right.
first time I had a valve leaking and ended up having to have surgery. And they were like, well, the pacemaker's dead. And they're like, well, there's two doctors got an argument about, like, do we need this? One guy was like, just why would you take it out and risk
The chance of
infection?
infection.
Right,
or-
whenever it's not hurting anything.
Yeah. Anything can happen in surgery.
Right,
you
so
never
they
know.
just left it in, and it's just, I'm just, running on fumes.
Iron Man.
You know the like just since Shayla's been born, the fucking advancement
Technology.
is crazy.
Like,
Like now we use a smartphone from home for them to read her pacemaker.
pacemaker check. So when I got
We
mine,
used to have this big circle
I
thing,
used to have it.
and it went through the regular phone.
I had one. Mine was in a briefcase.
So ours was a smaller version of that.
See, mine was about even older than hers.
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Yeah,
mine
I've
was-
seen pictures of the old briefcase when,
Yeah, it
when
was
they went to the actual like landlines.
like a landline.
See, hers would, like, you put it over and you had to download a certain app or there was some machine
Had
that
an app
made
with
it.
it?
Yeah, now everything's an app.
Did it have a magnet? Did it come with a magnet?
Like, whatever it was had a cutout circle and she put that right over her heart and it's like, hey,
That's what. Yeah, it's a magnet.
hurt.
Yeah. Because that's what.
Because
they
that's the
did.
only time you can have a magnet.
That over is when you're doing it. That's
Yeah.
correct. Because like whenever I first got it, they would give me all the warnings. This is before cell phones were really big. It was like '98. Cell phones really came out in like '02 or '03.
And that's the thing, like, so many people with pacemakers who use an iPhone right now and shit with
Yeah,
magnets.
it's
and
fine. Dude, that was what I was told. Like you couldn't, but I was told later on, well, you can use a cell phone, but it just has to be. Dude,
you know what that tells me?
Huh.
At a certain point, the fact that everybody has a cell phone, it's easier just to change
the rule.
the risk of something and the role of something than to fucking actually be like, you
As
can't have a
opposed to
cell phone.
making, yeah.
Right.
As opposed to them saying you're not supposed to have it.
'Cause
Well, I
you
mean, I
can't
guess
tell
it's
me that it's
okay.
not affecting something.
Yeah. That's like saying you're a teacher and your kids every single day. There's a kid that goes to the bathroom without asking, right? Like, well, I guess it's okay because he does it every single day.
Every single
Right.
day.
Uh,
That don't mean it's okay.
Right. But yeah, dude, the magnet that I had was like a little circle thing. You're right. It was a briefcase with them. You open up the. It was like fucking 007 shit. You open up briefcase
Yeah.
and it had a little machine. You take the phone off and you put the phone down on the
The
receiver.
receiver.
On the thing, and then they put the magnet over, and you just sit there. And the thing about the magnet was like it's strong. It made you like you can ask her. Or at least for me, it made it was like it made it feel weird. You can feel it
You
affecting
can
it.
feel it.
See, I don't know.
Yes.
Against your chest.
I don't know if it's doing
Next
that. I don't know if it's doing
See,
that.
what if they have now?
But something close.
So
yeah.
when she first got hers, it was an app and then the thing.
Yeah.
Now you just use your smartphone.
Right.
Put it there with an app.
Right.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was because they told me, listen to this, whenever I first got in, it was the no cell phones rule, right? Like, you can't use cell phone, right? And I remember Mom saying, well, what happened is, I remember a doctor telling us, like, in 98, oh, well, there was a guy that had, his son had a surgery, okay, and they don't know why other than just, let's see what happens. That got put phone
Against it.
over, yes, over the kid's chest.
Yeah.
The kid had a fucking
They do say no phones within a certain distance of the pacemaker. Like, that's something Shaley has to be aware of at all times.
That's like the same thing. Like, well, for the longest time, dude, I literally, no matter what, like, because I'm right-handed, right? For the longest time, like, if I had something in this hand and I was on the phone and cell phones came
You're
out,
just like,
I would like hold it over this side, like, no
instead
matter
of that
what.
side.
Yeah, this it was always on this side, no matter what. And if this hand's preoccupied, I'm on the phone. It's going on this side right here. And to this day, by habit, I think,
So do it.
I still do it.
that makes sense.
And I don't think it. My pacemaker's dead. It's not going to be affected.
Well, thank God for technology.
I do wonder how susceptible I am to getting hit by lightning, though. Still, I wonder about that. You never know, dude. Remember that movie, Great Outdoors?
Uh-huh. Oh, six
66 times. 66. Wow.
Make it 67 by the end of the movie. I think you can hit it again.
6 times. Wow. 66.
There are some people that's just more electronically drawn to electricity. I guess.
Yeah, that's a scary thought.
They got good frequencies.
There's one dude out there. He's been struck like 5 or 6 times already. Maybe he's been on national news.
Yeah.
Do you have white hair yet?
I think
Really?
out in Texas. I think he was out in Texas. I think. He says there's struck by lightning about 5 or 6 times.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by lightning, smooth lightning bolt.
Talk about riding lightning.
Yeah, dude, riding lightning.
Get down.
You're still saying.
Okay, so the individual who has been struck by lightning the most times is Roy C. Sullivan.
What's his name?
Roy C. Sullivan,
Roy?
a former park ranger in Shenandoah National Park who was struck 7 times. He survived all 7 strikes, which occurred between 1942 and 1977. His case is documented by the Guinness World Record, and he has become known as the human lightning conductor or rod.
He probably had like a higher than normal, like, you know what I'm saying, like electronic running through his body.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like
That'd be crazy though.
vibrations, y'all.
Yeah, man, we're all just circuits and wires, kind of.
Whoa. Eddie, he's just tired from visiting me. This is Miss Vanna Wright.
That's Savannah. Hi, Cherie. Yeah.
Drunk. Hey. That's funny.
Yes, it was.
I was like, what? I thought it was something about Juju.
No. You're not right.
That's why he didn't call her on her birthday.
Juju was just wore out. He couldn't call.
Fucking Juju, yo.
No, yeah, like I was saying though, like if I've got this in my body, right? Like, and at any given time, I'm always wearing boots, like always. So that I'm being dead serious. My OCD in the thunderstorm. Yes, whenever I'm in a thunderstorm, it's the first thing when it starts lighting that my mind just tells me it's going to happen when I get out of the car. And then I have this conversation with myself every time I go outside in the storm, like, oh shit, it's lightning. I might get struck. Oh, well, fuck this. I got my
Wow,
boots on,
thinking about it. Let me ask you a question. Do you know the story of Franklin and the kite?
The
Franklin
turtle?
and the
Oh,
kite?
I thought you meant Franklin the turtle. I was going there.
Ben
Yeah,
Franklin
yeah,
and the
yeah.
kite.
He had the key
Okay, so do you know that he didn't actually hold the kite?
His son did.
His illegitimate
Yeah.
son.
Did you watch Drunk History?
Yes.
Did you?
That's where I learned it at.
Yes, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I looked it up. He had an illegitimate son. He treated him kind of like a slave.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
Ben Franklin was a shitty motherfucker.
That's so
actually.
funny. He really did it. Dude, there was a guy that came in 10 bucks on Grand years ago that had the head of Ben Franklin. I'm
Yeah.
not fucking with you. I'm serious every single time. I mean, seriously. Yes, dude. It was a guy.
It was
Okay.
a guy.
And he had the haircut of Benjamin Franklin on the $100 bill. This looked like Benjamin's face, right? Had the forehead, right? And had the little round glasses. And like, you know how sometimes we're like, oh, hey, look, it's fucking Johnny Depp from, or look, it's Leonardo DiCaprio from What's in the Wreck about somebody or whatever, right? You lose my kind oh, there's Ben Franklin. And someone would look and go, holy shit, dude, it really is Ben Franklin. This guy, it may have been a woman, actually. We don't know to this day. Yeah.
He said it was a guy. He stressed that like 10 times. And
Yeah.
he turned around and said
It could
it.
have been a woman.
May have been a woman.
Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, we don't know.
They were arguing about it for a long time.
They look like Ben Franklin. Man.
Really did.
Could have been a he she.
Hey, we should.
Did they have a powdered wig?
No, but the haircut looked like it was. I don't know any other way.
I think this is correct.
For real?
What's what it is. Every time I notice a crack, too, I'm like,
Literally, okay. This was the haircut that this person had. This haircut, exact, with the forehead.
that's kind of what Shay's dad's hair is like now, but more like frizzy. Like,
Oh, really? And,
I call him Bozo.
looks like the penguin from Batman Returns.
Yeah,
There was this
Bozo the clown.
cable access guy that remember the cable access show here in town?
There was one in Little Rock, Bozo the clown.
No, I mean the auction time around.
Oh!
Remember that? Did your parents ever get anything off that?
I remember it, but I don't think so.
Do you know what it was, or do you know about it or anything? Like, did you ever watch it?
Like, it was like a call-in.
Yeah, you call in, you order stuff. He was like, "This right here is this is a 40-foot water hose, and it's good." He said it was either.
Some reason I was thinking of the whole Santa Claus. Here
No,
in town.
not the same thing. Yeah, this guy would say this is as is. This product is as is. That means it's fucked, but you're taking it as is.
You're
Right?
gonna take it.
Right. But he would also say like this. If it was good, he would always go, "This item right here is a good, guaranteed item. It's guaranteed item."
So you knew what to listen for.
It's a humdinger. It was really good. It was a humdinger.
I kind of remember it, but I don't like remember details.
Yeah, dude. It took. They filmed it down on. What is that street down by Twin Rivers?
Navy Road.
Is that it?
Twin Rivers is Navy Road, or you talk not Twin Rivers here, but downtown.
Yeah, kind of.
Not the one right here on Navy, but the one downtown on Second. And
It might be the one over here then.
Oh,
Like the
maybe.
one- Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, there was that. That's
they
where
closed that
had it.
down when it flooded real bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that whole place was underwater.
Okay, so right over there was another little warehouse where they filmed this. This show.
Like right beside it,
I believe so.
or across where the furniture.
I believe it
place
was beside it. I think it was on the left. I remember specifically it was on the left side. I think.
Okay, yeah. That's crazy. You know that, Jess?
You know what Auction Time?
Auction time?
Because one time they were doing a live. My buddy goes, "Hey, let's go down there. I'll watch here." It's 4 cell phones. You open the door, yell in the building, see we hear it on TV. Alright, okay. So we go down there and he's watching on TV, and I open the door and I go, "Pussy!" like that, real loud. and then we just ran, and we have to wait until we get back home to where, like, what happened is like, oh my god, dude. He was so mad. Like, he was going, this item right here is, it's gonna be pussy. And you're like, what the hell was that? He got so mad.
You're not selling pussy at the auction.
That item is a humdinger. Who the hell is yelling pussy out there?
Damn kids.
Oh, man. You know, my grandpa bought so much stuff from that guy. Oh, some man, I remember that too. Auction time. I'm telling you guys, it was bigger around here. I couldn't find anything on it either. You remember it, the guy. It's a humdinger. I just remember the auction time guy. I bet if I asked Sue, she'll remember it. They constantly bought
There's
shit.
a show called Auction King.
No,
That's in Alabama.
Yeah, not Arkansas.
no, dude, this was
That's
early 90s Fort Smith. Americana.
that's when the bingo halls were going around.
What years was it?
Arkansas.
What year?
90.
90.
No, yeah, 90s for sure. 90s. Before 2000s, I'm pretty sure.
Who remembers the auction channel in the late 90s? Who remembers the auction in the late 90s? They sell like 4 mismatched towels or a random price of 1 3,000.
This is from Fort Smith.
That's what came up with.
I'm sure there was a lot popped up. Copycats. Auction time. Welcome to auction time. I'm sure I know that, guys. You know the Crazy Earls theme song?
Somebody out there watching later, if you know, let us know. Auction time.
Crazy Earl. It's close. Remember it?
Crazy Earl?
The whole theme song.
First place. Let's go shopping crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
Yeah. I never knew what the words were until I was
They
older.
used to be on Grand and then they moved down by the river.
We used
Yeah.
to cruise from Taco Bell to Crazy Earl.
32nd. It was on 32nd.
And then Crazy Earl and
Yeah.
go back up.
$10.
Right by where Harbs used to be. Was that Harbs used to be a skating rink?
Maybe in the 70s.
Okay. Anyway, I remember the whole Crazy Earls theme song. It goes, Crazy Earls, fun in the lobotomy.
Yeah.
That's
More
great.
fun than a lobotomy.
Once you go there,
I bet they
it
get
won't
that shit on
be
the
the same. Yeah. Come on down to Crazy Earls. And he goes, we're going insane.
That's where I go get my rock shirts at, man.
Did you really? I used to get fitted t-shirts and matching hats from Green
Where you get the metal shirts at.
You could also get, it's the only place you can get like a sex swing and a katana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good, dude.
You can get ninja weaponry and dildos. Yeah, dude, I'd wanted those nunchucks and Crazy Earls really bad. I remember seeing, because you remember you had to be a certain age
I heard
to Crazy
someone-
Earls, right? You had to be 18. I remember seeing the
Buying that
commercials
White
like
House
that
down
and
there
seeing
too
like,
and redoing it.
you know, stuff on the wall. and you're
somebody-
seeing nunchucks,
wait.
and you're like,
That White
People
House.
have bought it several times.
Yeah, I know.
And, but I heard a year or two ago that somebody had bought it.
Yeah,
and was doing stuff with it, but who knows?
what, Crazy Earls? Or the
No,
place
no,
down
it's
there?
a White
The White
House.
House. That's what I
Oh, the actual White House.
Yeah, it's so close to the river there.
That was
Yeah,
a great
right.
one.
You'd have to rebuild it, something up.
Yeah, they have to redo
They'd
the
have to do
foundation
something, but like that place,
to that
the
flood.
kitchen and the basement, like the lower part,
I've never been in there.
right there on like if it flooded,
No,
you're
it
gonna get
was
flooded.
good. Yeah, I was.
I've never been in there.
I applied for a job there.
Is it?
No, I'm straight. I think it was good. You applied to the White House or Crazy Earls?
The White House. Back in the day.
All that flooding down there, dude. I'm
Yeah, that's what I was
surprised.
talking about. Like, there's no way that anybody could do anything with it without building it up or something.
Right.
You'd have to like build it up quite a bit.
Or turn it into an underwater.
Because you can't move the
building
river, guys.
Yeah. Turn it into an underwater secret building base.
And when we had the last big flood, what, 5 years? Remember that was?
Yeah, five.
Worst flood I think we've ever had here.
Lord, the lady died.
Yeah, on the 911 call.
Yeah.
I was working FedEx, and my route was downtown, and then OK through 6th Street, and then down the businesses there by the park, all that area and then back around. But I couldn't get to a big part of my route because
Because that water.
always worried about flash flooding and shit.
Walking down in Lavacas, which I lived at the time, like that batch grass creek runs
That's
through
the
it.
grass, yeah.
And whenever that floods, dude, like the whole bottom's Lavaca for it. And like if you live out there and you go through Barling, through the Chaffee, like that's where the lady died at. She drove out in Chaffee,
Yeah,
and her car got stuck, and she just drowned.
And that lady was a bitch about it too.
Was she really?
Dispatcher? Yeah, she got fired.
I didn't hear the number.
Yeah.
Did she get fired?
And she did get fired.
I felt like she ended up getting
I might
vindicated.
have to
or
look that
something.
one up. I don't
And she
remember
got
that.
fired because people started.
Started protesting about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said that she was too mean and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she was sitting there saying, "Hey, I'm stuck." She screaming.
Well, turn your ass around, stupid. Something like that.
I don't think it was that bad.
Jesus, lady. If I was you, I'd be talking to God. Damn. The supervisor walks up right then. What did you say, Sharon? Oh, nothing. We were talking about Jesus. That lady though died in
Deborah Stevens, rest in peace. 47-year-old woman delivering newspapers died after her SUV was swept away by flash floods. While she was on a paper route, she called 911 for help, but the dispatcher's responses were criticized for being unsympathetic and for telling her to calm down as the water rose in her car.
Yeah, I probably.
Donna Renee was found to have violated policy.
Donna what?
Renee,
Spell it.
Reneae. We're not blasting you out now. I'm
Not
just reading
doxing
sorry.
you. We're not doxing you. That's what it's called. I heard that.
She told her to calm down and don't freak out.
Don't
mean,
freak
that-
out.
The best thing you can do in that situation is to calm down.
She's trying to calm her down. I
Yeah,
can
but
understand
she
that.
probably wasn't the most phone
Right.
etiquette.
Her
But if they were, yeah,
voice.
right. Did you hear the actual call?
They played it on the
Yeah,
news.
And she sounds aggressive.
Let me see.
Yeah, she kind of sounds like, you're going to be all, pretty much, you're going to be all right. Don't worry
Yeah, baby about it.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Hold your breath. The water's filling up. Hold your breath.
It's up to my neck.
Ooh, shit, that sucks. That was just
All right.
that.
Zoro.com knows that every job is important. And for more than 10 years, Zoro.com has been delivering.
She didn't get fired.
Okay, guys, was that about 2019?
Yeah.
Alright, this is taken from Daily Mail World. His actual video. Nothing has been altered. Is this the one? That was kind of callous. You have somebody on the way? I can.
It's hard to listen. Yeah, that is right. Jesus, did you read that?
That poor lady.
What she
Yeah,
said?
I did. I kind
Yeah.
of remember that.
Yeah, just the way she said it the first time, like, you're not going to drown, you're not going to die, and then literally, or you're not going to drown, and literally that's how she died, was drowning.
Yeah.
So I guess I could see why that was definitely.
Yeah, definitely a wrong way to handle it.
Yeah.
And definitely should not be in that kind of position.
Yeah, probably not. You probably need to be like McDonald's if you're going to have that kind of attitude. I can give you one more ranch, but after that it's going to be $1.30.
Right. Yeah, that poor lady.
Yeah, that's terrible. I was thinking, because I had heard that there was a lady also that had drowned out in Chaffee, because that flooded out there. But like if you lived in Lavaca at one point, like you had to go through, you had to drive through the actual Fort Chaffee back roads
To get,
to get around because the main road was so underwater. And like you had to drive it, and there was like on the way there was military guys like that would stop you and say, okay, turn this way, and then go down that way and turn this way because it was so fucking bad. Dude, there was people in Lavaca that would no shit take boats to their front porch when it got that bad. Whenever we lived at one place in there, that creek ran through my backyard. My backyard was sloped, going in like this, right? So you walk out, and I open my back door, and it's like a downhill going, big backyard, and then the creek, right? At one point, it flooded, and I opened my back door, and right there at my back door, the water was probably like this far away from me. Like it went all, I mean, probably 20 feet up, dude, up the fucking slope.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, when you have a flood that bad, like everything floods.
Yeah.
All your rain excess has nowhere to go. All your little small ditches and creeks and all that can become
That's just
deadly
collecting.
quick.
Yeah, it's just collecting water. You know, they say chickens can drown in a little thing of water. I think humans can drown in like literally. I think you can technically drown in 3 feet of water. It's possible to drown in 3 feet of water.
I guess as long as you're
under the water.
Under the water.
It's some crazy number because it's so.
That people's drowning bathtubs.
Well, people panic, and I almost drowned in a pool when I was a kid.
I fall asleep in the bathtub all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You slide down. I don't take baths.
Yeah.
I took a bath.
Whoa!
Yeah, I took a bath recently for the first time in years, dude.
I like to pants for myself.
Well, maybe months.
I don't take baths all the time, but
I've
I've
taken 2 baths in probably 20 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Other than that, it's just showers. Showers. Shad seems like a bubble bath kind of guy.
I haven't had a full bath since I was behind the grass.
Oh my god.
Behind a grasshopper, you don't say? Dang, Andy Griffith.
Knee-high to a grasshopper.
You should go take a bubble bath tonight, dude. Go get you some, go to the store. Go get you some, like, Ninja Turtles bubble bath. Right? Run you some hot water. Fill that bitch up. Get you a couple little guys, you know, wherever. G.I. Joes. He-Man. Whatever. Whoever you want to, bring into it, right? And then just fucking have your little water fight. Bubble bath, dude. Like your wiener come out the top of the water every now and then, laugh at it, and then go like a Loch Ness monster, do that. Pretend your dick's a Loch Ness monster in a bubble bath. You've never done that.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'll see it right now. This is rising above the water. Oh, look at her. She looks so majestic going back down at her knee.
Moby Dick.
It would be a movie, dude. Wow. You're weird, dude. You say weird as shit. I swear to God.
Wow, Joey.
Yeah, I was really thinking about that bubble bath earlier in the lab. Thinking about him taking a bubble
Wow.
bath. It's so funny. Because I'm picturing him like, you know, it's coming up and the bubble is like, it's just smashing it back down. I don't know, I was getting kicked out of it. You say the weirdest shit.
You play out
You say the weirdest shit.
You do it. Play out
You don't want to bring it.
Yeah, I'm just making a
I just
conversation.
finished it.
I'm just bringing a conversation to the table. That's it.
I did.
Oh, you can drown in the inch of water, she said. I think that's also true. I believe it's a crazy low number because it doesn't seem
I
statistically
guess if it's
possible.
enough to get it,
It's
in
enough to
the throat,
if it's enough, I guess you can put your face in it. But the point is, there have been people that have panicked in like a small amount of water,
shallow water.
right? Because they're panicking, they still drown. And they say it, you know, like I don't know. You ever seen that thing that I don't know why I keep thinking back to chickens, but I heard chickens can drown in something really small.
That's for chicken.
I don't know what they're doing. I was also just thinking about the scene. Ever seen the thing that they hypnotize a chicken? Have you ever seen that? They hypnotize a chicken with a
They can
line.
drown in the rain.
Really? That's what it is.
That's what
okay.
it is.
It's really
I don't know if it's
ridiculous.
true. That's just what you're taking. But it says no, chickens cannot drown in the rain. While they can get wet and potentially chilled or sick from exposure to rain, they are not in danger of drowning in the rain themselves.
So it's just a myth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that last comment is.
They don't inhale enough water while looking up to drown.
They don't inhale enough to look up, so they look up at it when it's raining.
Yes.
That's what happens.
But they just don't get enough. So it actually
Like
can
the
make them
dumbest
drown.
animal, I think. I've heard.
It's actually an inch.
Yeah.
So do you, Joey.
I don't know what that one means. Actually.
You
I
can
can
drown
drown
in
in an inch of water. And then, yeah. Oh, never mind. I know what she's talking about. Now, bring up the bubble bath. Remember the Walton's monsters? I didn't do that. I'm just
Whatever, Joey.
I did not do that. I did not say that.
No, I,
Those are not the words that are coming out of my mouth.
misconstrued. We were talking about Shad taking a bowl bath. That's what he would do.
Come on, bro.
He can always replay it. Dude.
Come
It's like
on,
he's not going
bro.
to find out what it is. He's got to edit.
I heard it.
See?
I was here.
There you go.
Poor Shad.
He knows all about your dick. He knows all about your dick and all involved parties,
I
bro.
was getting like detailed and shit.
Yeah.
That's like a
funny
number
that
2
way.
to me.
It's funnier when you add details.
A yellow number 2. Lighten up, Shad.
I like that shirt.
I like your shirt too, bro.
Thanks, man. I don't know where the shirt came from, but I appreciate it.
That's a big one. Yeah. I feel a chemistry over here.
Me and this cat, yeah.
We're about to do a volcano project.
Yeah, dude. Hey, is that what we're doing?
Is that what we're doing?
Is that chemistry, dude? Oh,
Yeah.
that's chemistry.
That's chemistry.
They do that in chemistry?
You're mixing chemicals together to
I
make
guess you
that.
are. I always thought it was just like a regular science project. I don't know.
Well,
Did you ever do a science project?
It is a science project that most people do. 'Cause
Did you have to do a science project? Like they made you? They made me.
maybe in like 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah, like they make you do it. I'd love to see Shad's science project. I'm sure it was something like the science of Spider-Man or something. Like he actually figured out like,
Web fluid.
yeah, he made his own web fluid.
I think I made. I think my dad made.
Probably, yeah. I think mom definitely did
There's
mine.
like 9 different styrofoam bowls,
Other planets?
and we put like modeling clay for all the colors of the planet,
Yeah.
and then had it on like a thing where they all like
Like
spun
a
and
float. Oh, that's
shit.
cool.
Uh,
I've seen it before.
I just did the volcano for real.
Yeah,
And it was the baking soda.
Baking
and,
soda.
I don't know what else it was she put in there.
so just what? Baking soda?
Something.
Yeah.
Something made it
yeah.
just spew out, but that was what, my science project. And I think there was like 7 other volcanoes also
Dry ice. Wasn't
out
it?
of 10.
No, but
No, you couldn't bring
not that good.
11-year-olds are bringing dry ice to their science projects. Dude.
Where'd you go to school?
No shit. Where'd you go to fucking Xavier Institute? What the fuck?
I went to different school and go there. Sure you did.
Some kind of fucking super
Bell
school.
Point.
Yeah. Dude, did you go to Bell Point for real?
I went to Ballman and
Bell
Yeah,
Point was the trouble kids school, right?
Not a trouble kid, not sad.
Were you a trouble kid?
I didn't go a little bit.
You got sent home from school over?
I got spent once.
Suspended once?
For what?
What'd you do? No, you don't.
I think it was fighting.
You didn't get to
You don't forget. He didn't forget.
No, I'm pretty sure
You remember not only what it was, you remember details.
I never got suspended from
it was
school.
that kid in the
My
student.
dad would beat my fucking ass.
If you got
I
suspended,
got grounded for it.
I would have got whipped pretty hard if I was suspended.
I got in trouble for forging teacher's name and shit like that.
Teachers' names or your parents'
I got
names?
DSC too. Remember if you like are being
Yeah, I got
tardy or something like
STC.
that,
It
you
was
stay in the
STC, bro.
STC, yeah. I was,
Student detention center, y'all. Had to go to the library and sit in a little
fucking
cubicle.
puking out all day long. That shit sucks.
But William Anderson's mom ran that. She was kind of cute.
Or shit. They told her,
The
Mrs.
librarian
Anderson.
and shit.
Hey, Mrs. Anderson. Hey, Michael. What did you do today?
If you're out there, Mrs. Anderson, you were a babe back there.
Mrs. Spears,
At
William
one point,
thought I'm
Mike,
looking good
Mike
for
was
that.
just doing shit just to get in trouble.
Yo, William used to give some. Hey, having a mom at school that was young and attractive.
Yeah.
Like my dude used to be squabbing all the time.
Oh,
over
sure,
that
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
People just be fucking with him hard.
We had one buddy with an attractive mom, and he hated it more than any of us. He was like, "Shut up!" He would just get so mad. Like, dude, I'm sorry that your mom's hot. Like, it's not our fault. Shut up! She's not hot. And he would get so fucking mad. Of course, she's not hot to you. It's your mom, right?
But the minute
Right.
My mom is one. What are you gonna say to that? She's not hot, bitch. She's my mom.
Don't pull the mom on.
But your mom.
what'd you say?
Whoa, man.
Oh, that's the go a little low.
I'm just saying, bro.
This is why you got suspended, isn't it? That's what you said. If you said that to
Now it's a
someone,
creep.
yeah, you say that to someone, and
Well,
they
we're-
What'd you say to her?
this one is probably like, dude. He probably has his head down when he said it. He's like, "What'd you say, Chef?"
What? You like
Says
sit on my
it
face? My face! Sit on it!
Please?
Son, you need to go down. It was the home ec teacher, wasn't it? What was her name? You remember they called her Barbie?
The Spears.
No.
No.
Is there another Barbie?
Everybody said she was dating Coach. Coach. Yeah, Coach. She started crying when all the girls would call her Barbie and get into it with it. What was her name?
I don't remember her name.
That's what you said, it wasn't. Taught you how to make pizza and you did that shit.
You told her mom to sit in her face.
Just for art? No.
That's us.
No, that was an English teacher over there. He's gonna come to me.
I told you about the one hot teacher I had asked.
This
on
is
the
Spears
store.
was a substitute teacher at Northside. She was really hot too. Blonde hair.
My 7th grade teacher, Miss Coltrane, I was talking about her earlier. She was fine as hell, bro.
Really?
She was like just out of school, hot blonde. She ended up marrying some rich dude and quit teaching. But she got engaged and she brought the video to show the class. Except for it was one of these under the ocean like proposals, and she was in this badass bikini.
Oh, shit.
I was in 7th grade, bro. I'll never forget
Y'all were on it. She's thinking, look at you guys, look at this most important special moment in my life, and all the artists staring at her TVs.
Like, oh my god, look at that ass. I sat like right in front of her too, like I was always trying to catch a peep. She wore skirts all the time.
She's like,
Michaela,
right, yeah, dude. Y'all are watching the video. Yeah. She's like, right here in this very moment, my life is completely complete for me. I feel it in my soul, and you're like, damn, you can almost.
I'll tell you what I feel you with.
You can almost see her pussy.
No, for real though, Miss Coach, you're a banger. You're hot.
If you're still out there, Miss
You're
Coach,
still out there, Miss Coach.
keep doing it.
I'm just saying hi.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing your thing.
She's probably like 65 now, dude. Probably. How old do you think she is now? How old was she? Now?
We actually at Children's Hospital had a doctor or nurse. Last name was Goldtrap, and I mentioned it to him. He was like, "Yeah, my sister was a teacher in Portsmouth."
Was it his team? Really?
Could have been.
All the way in Little Rock? That's crazy. Yeah. That I do. I think one of the doctors that did my surgery in Little Rock also did a surgery for a guy I worked with at a place down here in town. You know, like,
yeah, I mean, it's amazing, like
yeah,
how
this is
small a place it is
world,
when you're in a place like that.
Yeah. So it's very,
Never in my life thought I'd have to go to places like that with my kid or anything, you know, until you're in that situation. But those first 4 days there, like Shay was at the other hospital, she had a fever, she couldn't get out of the original hospital.
Yeah.
And we had to go straight over and then have the first couple hours she's born, she had to have heart surgery and everything.
right.
I was there 4 days by myself, and the compassion and the family atmosphere that the other families and you kind of have, and you start caring about other people's situation. You're stuck there around them. I mean, we were there, I think, 12 days total or something.
You could be up there potentially for weeks with some of the same family. You know what I mean? You could see them
There were
every
people
single day.
that had been up there 10, 12 months. You know, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, dude, that's like, well, it wasn't in Little Rock, but with the youngest boy, Camden, that came over here, you know, he spent 4 weeks in the NICU after he was born, because he was so early. He was 3 pounds when he was born, just under 3 pounds. His whole foot was the size of my thumb. Like, that whole thing was his foot. And he spent 4 weeks in the NICU, and like, you would see, you know, like other families that were up there that had them, you know, but when I was up in Little Rock growing up, you know, there was kids that I spent time with, like in a room or whatever, like recovering, that had already been up there for like 7, 8 months, still doing, you know, for whatever reason. So,
yeah, you see kids too that don't have anybody come up there for long periods of time too. Whether it be they've been there so many months that both parents have to go back to work and come up when they can.
Yeah.
Whatever the situation may be.
But still, for the kid, it's probably kind of hard, I'm sure.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm sure there's some parents that just, after so long, are shitty people.
Well, that's also true. Because I was going to say, because I was up there a lot when I was young, right? A lot. Not for long times. There was times when it was just mom up there and dad would have to be down here.
Yeah,
still
right.
working.
Somebody's got to work.
And then, like, there would be times like Grandma Nemo would come up, Aunt Della came up with her for, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
I had to, it was either then or at her surgery, I had to drive back and forth for a little while.
Yeah. That drive sucks.
I was so happy when this children's opened up.
Yeah.
Up north. Such a easy drive.
Up in
Springdale.
Springdale. Yeah. Yeah, that's where they're wanting to take Camden later on. Technically, whenever you check this out, when you age out of Little Rock, it's Arkansas Children's. Because I was going there since birth, right?
But you were always
No, I started going to St. Vincent's after that. They moved me to St. Vincent's.
See, now, like, they say that, like Shaylee, they told her
She can stay for a while.
She'll always be a patient at Children's,
Maybe,
whether she's an adult or not.
I don't know, maybe that,
And that could have been something changed when, you know, at some point.
that may have just been the reason I had that surgery, because that one doctor
That's why I
at
was
that
wondering,
hospital.
because I was thinking you should be able to still go to Children's.
I mean, if that's what you're saying is true, then yeah, technically, I guess they probably still have I know they still have all my medical records
Let
probably.
me double check, but I think you should always be a patient there,
Right.
whether or not you have insurance, or, you know,
But you
whatever.
were there since birth. Yeah.
And, like, you should qualify for, do you have insurance?
Not at the moment.
It's just paperwork, bro.
Yeah. I'm working on it. You know, Children's Hospital in the 90s was sick, dude. It was badass. Like when you went in the main entrance of the hospital back in the early 90s. The main entrance had like this big entryway, right? And right to the left's a gift shop. And then some other shit, but it was, you know, it's huge, right? But they had shit hanging down on strings.
I feel like we went there a few times while you were there.
Did you really? I bet you did.
I'm almost positive.
You remember the shit hanging down? There was stuff hanging down from strings in the main lobby, and it looked like fucking like Willy Wonka's Wonderland almost.
Yeah.
Just without candy, I guess. But I mean, this
That would have been before the fish tank and all that.
Yeah.
The lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of remember. That's why when you were saying it, I was like pretty sure that I
Yeah,
was in there.
that
It would have been
was,
the only one that I could take that we went up there for.
like 90. How old were you in like 93?
92. Well,
I think everybody came down there at one
No.
time.
12. 14.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Misty and Jason were with us a few times. I think everybody took a turn going with us each time. Just to watch old Joey get cut up, dude. You know, and turkey. It's Thanksgiving turkey. I always thought
Who wants the leg?
I always thought it'd be cool. They just put a zipper right here, dude. You know what I mean? So I can avoid any extra shit.
Let's see.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Zip me up, zip me back in.
That's exactly it. So someone say, hey,
You
XYZ.
can start calling me Stitch.
XYZ, dude. Oh shit. Yeah, I can be called Stitch or Twitch, dude. That works out good. Got a kick out of that one.
Oh,
Man, yeah.
Down me down. Every down.
Get down.
Get down, put it down.
Down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I gave her approval.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Who's your daddy? What does he do? Don't play a game. It's called Who's Your Daddy? What does he do? What, you remember what the other quote from Kindergarten Cop was that wasn't on the famous? It was a little kid said it, and it was a little kid in Pet Cemetery also.
Can you go and call?
Can't remember my name for the Come on, you got to. See one of them say anything, and the guy, the kid stands up and he's like, yes, you. And then the boy stands up and goes, yeah, you said it correct.
I'm not gonna finish that.
No, you all said it, yeah. Boys have a penis and girls
Girls
have
have a
vaginas.
vagina.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Boys do have penises. It's very good.
that's very good.
Yeah, that was a good one. You know they did a second one. Remember that?
It has
Yeah, yes, it. Also,
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, it was Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, I remember that.
That'd been pretty scary to have Dolph Lundgren.
Arnold would be pretty scary.
Yeah, well,
Like for a kid.
yeah, but like that's Drago. Like he looks
Because
like
the
he's Drago. Yeah, he looks like Drago.
I bet he looks a lot scarier in
Super
Rocky
foul.
4 than he does in real
In
life.
real life, no,
He looks scary.
No. He looks scary now.
What is he, 6 foot?
Something like that.
Well, he's pretty tall. I think.
Maybe 6'4". So.
Did you see him in the Expendables? It looked like he was on meth,
Yeah, man. He was,
like regularly, like not for the movie.
yeah, he was well.
Yeah, he really did.
Oh,
He was what in the movie
Well, compared to
Expendables.
everybody else, you know, I mean,
I think 67.
69 though.
That's old.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, but how old is
For an
Stallone?
action
How old is
star?
Stallone?
yeah.
Stallone's in his
He's
70s,
70.
Yeah.
and he looks great.
How old is Arnold?
Arnold's in his 70s also, I believe. Close. 73.
Chuck Norris is in his 70s.
Yeah, Chuck Norris is never aged.
Jason Stratham, I think.
Jason Statham.
Dolph don't look bad. That's
Dolph
last
Lundgren.
year.
Dude, he
For
looks.
67?
No, dog.
He looks like he was just
You
like.
don't look old.
I mean, I don't know.
67?
He
I'll
looks
be
like
happy
every
with that,
character
dude.
he's playing.
I'll
Yeah,
be
imagine that as
20
your
years from
substitute
now.
teacher, dude.
I'll take
Imagine
that.
that guy is telling you.
He just looks his age, though. He looks like cracked out. In
He looks like a buff Anthony Michael Hall a little bit.
Yeah, he does. I see that.
Well, on the Dependables, he was all acting depressed and stuff all the time, pretty much.
Look
Yeah.
at him in 1991, though. How pretty he was.
91. Oh, dude, he's a handsome
He looks
motherfucker.
pretty as fuck.
God
Yeah.
damn.
He looks like a boy band
He
character.
really
right?
does.
Look at that
He
shit.
is really
From there to 4
Yeah,
years,
he's
4 years
giving
later when he
he's
played
giving the
Russian,
blue steel from fucking Zoolander in that.
That's
That was
crazy.
pre-Zoolander.
That is nuts.
He did play
I
He-Man.
call this one blue steel. Dude, that's so funny. He was so hot. No wonder. Who would have thought it?
Hilarious.
Man. What year did, that was in 91 you showed that picture?
Yeah,
What year was Rocky?
4 years later.
Was it?
Yeah,
Later?
that's what it said.
I thought Rocky, that was Rocky
Hey.
4.
Was he in Rocky 3 or 4?
It was
4. It was about
That was
95.
Mr. T.
That wasn't 95.
Oh, no.
Mr. T's number 3.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
My mom and dad
Show you what a
had
real man looks like.
those movies on beta.
Rocky? Oh, 85.
Rocky 4 was in
85.
85? Okay.
So that other one was probably.
That was a few
Maybe I
years
just had it
later.
wrong on that. Can always go off there and
Yeah, but you can't really watch it for sure.
get mine.
I pity the fool who believes the internet. Go over here, Mama. Let me show you what a real man looks like.
Either way, either way, he was pretty as fuck.
No, sir.
That picture had to been before Rocky, though.
That 91 picture?
It said 91, but he
That's
was
after.
way younger than
Right.
he did in Rocky. did.
He looked younger in Rocky.
He
Than
looked
he,
Rocky.
He also played.
he looked
In the
younger in
first
Rocky 4.
He
Yeah,
looked
in
like
Rocky
he was a
4.
boy band.
In
looked like
Rocky,
he
okay,
was
he
in
looked
that.
okay. He looks young in that one, yes. But in Rocky 4, he looks like he could have just been like 19 or 20 years old. Even.
He
Just
also
super like a specimen, though.
he also played Punisher.
Oh, he did play the Punisher also, yeah. Shittiest Punisher they made, probably. I imagine. Was he Russian
No,
in it?
it was, I thought, that was pretty good. I thought it was good.
Okay, he was 28 in Rocky 4.
It was, I think it was a TV series, maybe. Or was it
No, it was a movie. I remember renting it with Tremors. when it came out. Yeah, but I don't remember the Punisher movie itself. I
remember that old one.
You remember it with Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
Did he have the accent in it?
Yeah, I feel like it is.
That's crazy, dude. They didn't. That's how
Louis
big he
Gossett
was.
Jr. was in it.
Oh, really? Who was he?
He was a detective. His partner. Frank Castle's partner.
I'm gonna watch it, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder
I've
if
seen it too.
they have it on Disney Plus. I don't know.
See, I always look at quick answers on him.
Was it better than?
I know because I searched for it on Disney Plus.
Oh, you look already. Was it better than the Thomas Jane
He's doing
Punisher?
his homework.
Or is the Thomas Jane Punisher the best one too? That's my favorite Punisher of all.
I like the one now.
The series,
Yeah.
I do like that one now. But as far as movies,
That's Shane from Walking Dead.
yes, he's awesome.
50 Cent Chad.
Damn, he went. Damn.
That dude's good. Probably what, top 35
Yeah, he
plus there.
looks like he's.
I heard
built
when
in a lab.
he was fighting Sylvester Stallone, he said, "Let's go all out, man. Just hit me as hard as you freaking can. We got to make it real as we can when we're sitting here fighting this."
Yeah, that
ring."
was 91. That would have been 6 years after Rocky.
He's a handsome
Rocky
shit.
said
Like that.
he said he got his ass whooped for real. He like knocked him down a couple times.
Dolph knocked Dolph down, or he locked.
Dolph
Stallone?
knocked Stallone down
I'm sure, dude. He's huge.
because he said he got some pretty bad hits.
You know, Stallone's only like.
But he's like, go all out when we're filming. When he says go for it, we go all out.
Yeah, Stallone's huge, like buff, but he's only like 5'7" in real life. Dude.
Yeah, he's short.
I think he's like maybe my height, and I'm 5'8". That's not true, man. That's not 5'8".
That's hilarious. I wasn't going to say that.
No, I knew you were thinking about it. Though. It was probably right there. He wanted to be like this motherfucker.
Tape measure. We got it down here
Do
somewhere.
we have one? I'd like to find out for sure.
Yeah, I got a tape measure.
But I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say
I
5'7".
might have put it back in the
for
drawer.
sure. She says 5'5", but I think it's 5'7". I also think 5'8" is good something. I actually think 5'8". These boots were made for rolling. Did you ever put socks in the bottom of your shoes to get taller? Shut up. Listen to this guy never having to do that, Juju. This fucking guy. What a loser.
What a loser! He had to put something.
Never had to fucking put socks in his shoes to make people think he was taller. Wow. You're so weird, dude.
Buy some Doc Martens. We'll get about 3 or 4 years.
I did get Doc Martens in '98.
Well, they made it taller.
Yeah, it did. It was awesome. But you want to say I still did the socks and the shoes. Thanks, dude. All right. This is with the boots. All right.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm stepping on the little.
You are 5'8".
5'8". That's with the boots.
Yeah.
How much do we got on the boots?
I'd say an inch at least.
So 5'7".
Yeah, I give you 5'7".
5'7". Shit. We didn't hurry. We'll read that.
Yeah.
What, you
I'll
know?
go 6'3".
5'7"
What
on
do you
that.
say you are?
6'3".
I'm not stepping on. Okay.
I'm gonna say 6 foot. Even.
Come closer. You're 6'2".
Really?
Oh.
I'm about 6'1" now, I think.
Is Shaq taller than you?
We probably got better
Posture.
and
I have what they call the scoliosis too. So
yeah, I'm right at 6'1". I used to be 6'2", so I've lost it again.
I've lost an inch.
Hulk Hogan used to be 6'7".
I was about 6'3".
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was that big. Hulk Hogan was 6'7" back in the 80s.
6'7".
I didn't. That's huge.
I guess the older you get, the
Yes, he lost. Yeah, he lost.
You-
I
Yeah.
don't consider myself a big guy, but people always comment. You're a
I've
big
always
guy.
thought you were pretty huge, dude.
Just
But
like,
I was always the smallest one of the family. I was the runt of the litter, pretty much. The runt. The runt that fucking hell the health problems. And they're like, oh, just throw this one aside. He's not gonna make it. And then I made him. I guess we'll keep him. Fuck.
You're still a sport.
And then he just fucking. Then they keep him, and he just fucking tears up the house. And they're like,
God damn it, this motherfucker.
Hey, no wonder you look so big next to Rocky. He's 6'5".
is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Slide's what, about 5'7"?
I said 5'7".
Yeah.
That's just guessing. I just always heard. I never heard of height.
They say he's 5'10".
No ways.
I don't believe it.
I thought I was already shorter than that. I don't know. He might be taller than you.
I like that new show. It's in Tulsa.
Tulsa King.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
started watching.
I haven't watched the
It's really
second
good.
season
I
yet.
haven't
but-
watched it.
I haven't watched. No, I don't think I've watched all the
And see,
first.
this says 5'9.5".
That's him with
This
this
says
him.
5'9".
Yeah. This
Now,
is his PR.
wait. While his peak height was 5'8",
Uh-huh.
now he's currently 5'6". He
Damn.
wears 3-inch lifts to look taller.
Damn. 5'6". That's shorter than me.
We know you're 6
Damn.
Yay.
We measured the
You
boots.
slide devil.
The boots were an inch.
It said 5'10", then 5'9", then 5'6",
He went down.
with
didn't he?
3-inch
Take off
lifts.
the shoes.
That's him arguing it every time it's asked.
You're right.
I know what I am.
I know this same
Get the
fucking
tape, McNutt. I don't need your
He's got some beautiful
justification.
His
got some beautiful
daughters are very pretty good girls, yeah.
He's a creeper all the time.
I am not a creeper.
He's always saying some weird shit. He's got some hot girls.
Well, it is
Girls
funny.
are
I
hot.
just not to say it like that. Say beautiful dog.
It's funny that Stallone is their dad because I've never seen his wife.
I didn't say creepy dog.
Everything you say.
Everything I say.
Yeah, you really are.
Just don't say
Yeah,
it.
just don't say anything. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. Just won't say anything.
Cut it out, yo.
Cut her.
Lies. Take the boots off.
I'm not, yeah, dude. Tell her we measured the boots there, inch.
The
Remember
boots
that-
are about an inch.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna go with an inch.
If they were dogs, they'd be even more.
Yes, dude, I get it.
What's your so there? Not even half an inch.
No, yeah, dude.
So
no,
I'm going to say up to here
3/4
is an inch. 3/4 of an inch.
3/4 of an inch.
So,
So yeah,
yeah.
I'm probably about 5'7".
An inch or less.
Thank you, tape measurer. In fact,
Just doing my job. Just do it without the
lose the hat. Fix your hair.
I squished the hat
See your
down.
hair sticking up in the back. No,
Hey,
okay.
Juju came back from Texas, and somebody asked him how tall he was. He's like 5'6", I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Are you? How tall are you?
He's like 5'10".
Are you taller than me?
Yes, he's taller than you. Stand up. Even with the boots on.
Oh yeah, you're definitely taller. I'm just short little dude. Told you socks in the shoes, dude. That's why I used to do my
Socks in the shoes.
To gain height. Yep. Nobody saw it coming. I pretty much made lips before they were real. Think about it. I was Stallone before Stallone was now Stallone.
Now it's on.
Yeah. Before he had, dude, it's pretty. You know, you must like really have expendable. That's hilarious. Expendable money.
Expendable.
I guess you say I got a little expendable cash. Yeah, we get it. Stallone. He says it every time he uses it. I'm like, yeah, we get it. Yeah, dude, but I guess you really have to have that money to just be buying lips for your shoes or to make yourself taller.
You just buy lifts you put in any shoe you wear.
Yeah, but I mean, I guarantee you he has like.
Well, I'm sure he does, but there's some poor folk out there with some lifts.
No, I don't.
I believe in y'all. Y'all got lifts. Y'all don't want to be short.
There's no way someone that doesn't have money for their phone bill is getting lips. You know what I
They could
mean?
have bought them at East You wear them all the time.
Joey. If you're broke, you're broke. You ain't got money for fucking boot lips.
I know broke people that's got boob jobs and Brazilian butt lifts.
Yeah, that's true.
Income tax, you drop 5,000 quick. Like
Yeah.
new boobs?
That income tax, dude. Yeah.
But the boobs will pay for the food and rent later.
Hey.
Men and anything for an
You like that one?
What's up, baby?
Hey, Shay.
Hey, you got a crown. Nice. Got the old monocle. Oh, my knees.
It's alright. Are you wearing good socks? Yeah. Oh, this is the way I roll too.
Sometimes mismatch.
Yeah. Like crisscross.
Not like that. Not like that.
Crisscross nothing.
Choose. What you laughing over there for?
It's having fun, dude. I'm having fun.
Because I can? His moxie came back.
Yeah, I can smell it, dude. I can even smell. That's how strong your moxie is right now. Yeah.
That's the Yeah, come on, buddy. Dabba dabba doo. Dabba dabba. Dabba yabba. Dabba dabba.
Dude, what? Nah, same person. We're just still discussing the Loch Ness Monster story.
Yeah, don't.
I didn't really do it.
Get to the submarine. Get down.
Get down. Get down. And call me Stallone because I ain't no Rambo. I'll do the second verse at some point, dude. I have to drop a bar in it. And that'll shake your head up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Shake.
Head up. I have this memory of my buddy. He was skating back in the day.
Uh-oh. You're living
Yes,
past skating traumatic.
Skateboarding, yeah. No, it wasn't nothing crazy. I just remember him having an almost accident, and it was a really ugly accident, but him almost falling instead of being like, oh shit, whatever. He goes, goodness. And just the way he said it, I still to this day trying to say it. You have to be with me. Yeah. I also watched this. There was this girl that worked with me at McDonald's one time that won something on eBay and didn't think anyone was watching her. And she celebrated in the break room with no one watching her. She was dancing and stuff. But no, it's right there. She goes, yes! She said, score in this. I was like standing right there and door watching her. Go, what? Oh!
Precious. My precious.
I never watched that movie.
It was a mistake to watch that.
Get to the chopper shade.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch it?
You shall not pass.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, apparently he is.
I
I might have slept through.
I got the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit.
Did you really?
Good for you.
You watched all of them?
Good. I got all the movies too.
Oh, you have them?
I have them.
What about Harry Potter?
No. I've seen Harry Potter too many times, but I don't have them
You've
yet.
seen Harry Potter?
Yes, I've seen Harry Potter.
I've never watched one Harry Potter movie. What about the other movie they made, Harry Potter movie? The Fantastic Beasts?
Fantastic Beasts of Death. That was a good one too.
Did you watch that one?
Yep.
What's the new one that came out?
I think they're bringing out the freaking child one. I think. I don't know. I'm not positive or something. I heard that they're bringing out something about Harry Potter's son or something like that.
Oh, his son?
Yeah, Harry Potter's son.
Oh, you know what's talking about being trans people? You know, the lady hates them, right?
Right.
You know about that?
Yeah.
Like all the Harry Potter actors, like, denouncing her because she's like, and trans people aren't being trans, or whatever she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what she's saying? British people.
Get to the chopper!
You say it all the time now? You just do it?
I just do what we do here.
Oh. Sometimes it gets
Sometimes it gets stuck.
Get down and get stuck in my head sometimes. If anybody at all says the words get down, not even in that context, then automatically I'm like, get down, and then I do it every time. I also like to do that, like that's him breathing. Oh, he just goes, sounds like he's getting head.
You don't like Prey?
Yeah, it was badass. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
You watched it? That was awesome.
I wrote, get to the chopper
Oh, no,
like 2 seconds before you started to I was like, he's going to think I wrote it because he said it.
Wow. You know, they came out with another new one recently that they just put out on Disney Plus, and I started watching it, but it's animated, so I didn't watch it. What? The Predator.
Predator?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, did you ever
Yeah,
Badlands?
Is that what it is?
Is that what
Something like that.
the new animated one?
Yeah, it's an animated one.
It's called Badlands or something.
Because I watched it's on Prey, and I watched Prey. Did you see Prey?
When you seen the Prey, yes.
You seen that? It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It does a really good Native American time
They- they-
adaptation if that came before.
They really nailed
Really
it.
fires. with it.
Really nailed it. Yeah, it was awesome. Like
It's probably my favorite.
It really
Not
might be
being
mine too,
honest.
dude. Honestly, it really
The
is.
original is a good action movie.
It's just classic.
It's a
Also.
classic, but that one I really like the way they did
What
it.
about Predator 2 with Danny Glover and what's his
It's
name?
alright.
With
It's
Danny
alright.
Glover, who else? Who else?
The white dude that passed away.
Predator 2 when he's in New York or whatever.
No,
Or
in
is that
LA.
three?
LA.
Oh, LA.
They've been doing
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
never seen 2 or 3.
You ever seen one with Danny Glover?
No.
Dude.
I think I remember scenes from it, but I don't remember that.
The classic.
Is it better than
Get
Rambo?
down.
Get down.
So, there's another movie. A lot. Almost just like Stone Cold. It's got Charlie Sheen as an undercover. You know what I'm talking about? Except for the girl isn't a girlfriend of one of the bikers. It's a photographer doing a story on the biker gang life. But yeah.
It's a serious action movie.
Huh?
It's a serious action movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like Stone Cold with the over the top.
Who was in Stone Cold again? John
Bosworth.
Brian Bosworth. Brian Bosworth. He was an old, yeah, check it out.
Was he an actor or?
He was an NFL linebacker.
That's what I was fixing to say. He played. Yeah, he played
he
football.
Played football.
I do remember Brian Bosworth. I didn't realize he was in a movie.
Yeah. And that was a movie.
I do remember him. Yeah, well, yeah, no, it's like Dolph Lundgren back in the day. He's 60 years old. I wonder what it looks like right now. Oh, dude, he was in fucking, The Longest Yard?
New one.
The newer one, yeah. No shit. And damn, how old was he in that? What year did that movie come out?
Ooh,
Longest Yard?
90.
No, the remake. The remake. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't get there.
No, it wasn't 90s, dude.
It was like late 90s.
No, it was past 2005.
Alright.
2005.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so 2005, and when I say he's 65, right? So he's 60. So that was 40 years ago, or 20 years ago. He was 40. So he looked like that, and he played for OU. Oh shit, my kids would love that. I'm trying to find that picture of him. Oh yeah, right there. That's him in The Longest Yard. He was 40 right there. That's crazy. That's just Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, dude, he was,
In prison.
yeah. I'm trying to remember, I think he wasn't the one, no, that was, Kevin Nash was the one who had the estrogen put in him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
My nipples are hurting. My nipples are hurting.
Yeah.
And Terry Crews pulled out Big Macs out of it. What's the cheese with that?
Cheese.
Where'd you get that? Where'd that come from?
Put those away.
Yeah, dude, that was a classic. Brian Bosworth. He was in movie Stone Cold.
Cool. Actually,
Was he the lead person in it too?
He was working on it. Yeah.
Hold up.
No, really. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
What is it?
Well, first of all, I didn't. They told me who Brian Bosworth was because I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
The name sounded familiar.
Football player.
Yeah. And
Played for Oklahoma.
I just found that out. I didn't know he played for Oklahoma. But he was also in The Longest Yard remake.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
One
either.
of the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this picture I found on the show Jujus, he looked like Dolph Lundgren back in the day. In this one picture. Oh yeah, look at that. That movie's perfect. I didn't even see I didn't even see a picture. But whenever he said the movie Stone Cold from the 80s, I knew whoever was in it had a mullet. Whoever it was.
That's a wig too.
No way.
Yep. Because his hair wasn't long enough.
Really? Right here, dude. Right here, he looks like stunning Steve Austin.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, Steve used to have that blonde hair.
Remember this, okay? This picture, all right?
He was a pretty boy.
I'm so good at this. And that's so funny, it's called Stone Cold, too.
Right. Get to the chopper.
I'm trying to find a picture with him.
Don't cry for it.
If there was a picture of him, I guess now and then, but if there was a picture with him with the bandana on, like we just showed with Brian Bosworth, and then those glasses, that one would have been fucking perfect. He's honest to God. Look at this. Imagine this. Right. Imagine glasses over the face. Right. And then. I should have saved that. And then that one picture that you just sent me. It's the same. I can't tap the word stone.
Joseph. What's up, Joseph?
What's up, Joseph?
What's up? Get to the chopper.
We're talking about Stone Cold right now, Joseph.
Hey, look, I watched that last night.
The movie Stone
Again, after, so I can do the episode next week for it. And, it's a solid fucking movie. Like, yes,
like
Bosworth's
cheesy.
not the greatest actor, but he's a good character. Like, he plays it good.
Well, I'll tell you right now, dude.
It's not a great story, but it's not a terrible story.
What's the story of it?
He's a... Okay, so first
Joseph missed you guys, man.
opening scene. Hey, love you too, bro. Opening scene, he walks into a robbery. Actually walks into a store to get groceries while he's on a 3-week suspension. And the place is being robbed. He fucks everybody up. Cops come. He's like, what the hell? The main boss. And he's like, oh, you got to clean up on aisle 3. And he goes in the den and walks out.
It's so
But then the FBI show. I forgot the goofy white dude plays the FBI agent.
What goofy white guy?
Don't get me wrong to you right now.
Will
What fuck is he in? But anyway, they come to him. They're like, "We need you to go undercover. You busted more bikers in the city or state of Mississippi than anybody else undercover. So we want you to infiltrate this Brotherhood gang." And he infiltrates the gang, goes undercover, falls in love with the chick. Has a goofy dude that's the guy that he helps out to get into the game.
Which is the good guy.
He's obviously an undercover cop. Like, they don't do a good job. Like, it's like, okay. But the guy who directed it was a stunt coordinator before the directing job. And he does a great job with the stunts and the explosions. They blew up a courthouse. And like, it even said when we were looking up stuff about it, like, one take, because they didn't have the money to blow it up. You know, so.
Look
at this picture of Brian Bosworth. Holy shit. I didn't realize that was him all there. Right there, you could have thought that was a picture for the Stone Cold movie. Stone Cold movie. Stone Cold wrestling. Look at this, he just copied Terminator for this cover. That's crazy.
Bigger Queen.
That guy?
Yeah.
That's an employee in Forsyth?
Yeah, he plays the crazy second guy, the brother of arms or whatever. The
I was trying to
enforcer.
figure out who the guy was. And I know William Forsyth, I just don't
The other guy is Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen, yeah.
Yeah.
Really good actor.
Alien.
He like, Henriksen brings a great presence to the movie and makes it that much better. But Forsyth, whatever dude's name is, he is menacing, bro. Like, he is awesome in that fucking movie.
Smokes a cigar. You know what I'm saying?
It looks more scary.
He said, you gonna use that
looks
fucking
more
pool
scary
stick or
now.
what?
It looks more intimidating now, honestly.
But yeah, super menacing.
Well, hang on.
Hey, we appreciate that, bro. We're about to roll up right now.
Come through some nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
I was thinking about that Charlie Sheen movie that you were talking about. I thought it was something good.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Y'all ever seen Cadence?
Oh, yeah, where he's in
It's got Mark Sheen in it too. His
Also,
dad.
yeah. He's like in a.
He goes to jail. He gets drunk after his mom dies on leave, and goes and gets 8 balls tattooed on both of his hands, and so they put him in the brig for it. They couldn't do that shit in the military.
Yeah.
And he's in this all-colored brig with all these like brothers.
Yeah.
He's the only white dude in there, but they form like this really awesome brotherhood. And really good movie. That's the sound of the man working on the chain. And get back.
I remember that.
Yeah, the whole little dance and shit. The one dude gets unalive. The kind of slow guy. He runs past the gun line when they're building that water tower game or the whale. Remember?
That kind of like brings back Green Mile. Not Green Mile, but
Oh, live.
Life.
Yeah. When he runs, but he does it too good. Unalive. The other dude just does it because he's not thinking. Remember? But in life, dude don't want to go home. Remember he's gay? Yeah.
Who's in this? Again?
We're talking about life right now.
Oh, they're talking about the Cadence. I've seen the
Cadence is Martin and Charlie Sheen.
Oh, really?
Martin Sheen plays the dude that's in charge of the jail, like a general or somebody that's fucking pretty much a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie plays this dude, and the general's son won't have nothing to do with him, so he tries to kind of buddy up to Charlie, but Charlie's like, fuck you,
Yeah.
and sticks with the brothers instead of the guy, like, running the place.
I'll have to check it out.
It's good.
That's the movie Chain Gang song, or what?
Yes. Chain Gang.
You want to know where I heard that from the first time?
Uh-uh.
So I've never seen that movie. I heard it on Full House.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I heard that reference from. Alien breath and some purple flower. Yeah, dude, light it up. Light it up, bro. Dragon.
Release it
Dragon.
into the cosmos.
Spirit of the dragon.
Here it is. Which one's better?
Spirit of the dragon.
Let's go right here.
You ever burped and smoke came out after you smoked?
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, that's always happens and you've seen it, I would always go, it's cool guys, I'm a dragon. I got that off a website that I don't know if it's still
Orange fish burger. See him there?
Find the thing, find the train, fall the rear, do it now, quickly!
That's the boxer, dude. Yeah, that's orange fish burger right there.
March!
It is.
Yeah, he's a main
Left,
man, and there's a
left, left,
shit.
left,
Slow dude.
left. What's the glue?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the man working on the chain.
Andres.
That's the sound of the man
What's up?
working on the
Scout?
chain.
My guy.
Yeah, keep it strong. You know that's the sound of the man working on the chain. One more. Yeah, you know that's the sound of the man working on the chain. Can you hear me say?
Yes.
That's the sound of the man working on the chain. Yeah, that's the sound of the man working on the chain. Can you hear me say?
Keep it back there.
Come on.
She's just lost.
Sweet.
It gets it down by the
Sing it, come on. Working so hard, see my woman, who I love so that me, got to stay right here, give me
Hey,
one.
I got you, bro.
Soul Patrol, oh, don't you know?
Yeah, I think March through this.
More tiger blood.
Really good movie. Oh, this is where Martin gets drunk. Right? Maybe the funeral after. Anyway, if y'all haven't seen Cadence, check it out.
I'm not check it out.
I love Charlie
Crazy
Sheen back in
Charlie
the day.
Sheen.
He did a lot of good movies. Remember Riker, the one with the car? He gets unalived by the kids in the town.
Oh, the Wraith.
The Wraith.
Oh,
The
it comes
fucking
back.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get high on like motor oil or something. It's something crazy.
Something crazy.
Remember? One dude's name is Scuzz, I think. But yeah, he unalives them all on car races.
Guys, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I gotta get to Walmart before they close.
Oh, brother. Walmart's gonna start being open 24/7.
Oh shit, dude! I really wish it would have been.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to text earlier?
me?
Yeah, text you.
I did. No. But I'll walk you out.
Okay. That's cool because I got people in there.
Hey, Joey.
See you, bud.
There you go. Share with no moxie today.
No moxie.
No moxie. Baby girl again?
Maybe.
Good.
Girl, I'm trying to baby face all the time. Looking young all the time.
Yeah, you still looking.
Motherfucker.
What's up, Stout? What's up, everybody? You already know where you're at. Mike and Jujus spoke to you at the Smoke Group 420 on YouTube. You just chilling? Nice. Still came back. Yeah, you safe? Just chillin'. Just chillin'. Just chillin' like some villains. Ooh. The Shaz the biggest villain in here. Villain. Whoa. You think you can play that one?
Maybe. Everyone's got one thought,
Everybody. Everybody. How's everybody doing on this hump day? It's hump day, built through the week. Woo. 4th of July's coming up. some of this. Hump day. That's right, Joseph. That's right. It's hump day. How's your hump day going, Joseph? We just smoking, chilling, talking, laughs. Hump day. Woo. Here we go. Good. Thank you, Joseph. Taking it down. Taking it down.
Good man, smoking, chilling, taking for real life. So good. Hump day. All right. Ah, are we smoking when I walked in? Good job, guys. Such nice fellas. I don't care what they say about y'all. Y'all are all right.
I don't care what they say. We doing us.
Fuck what they say. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm doing me.
I'm doing me.
You gotta let it out, Shad.
From a church and reason.
And shade the system.
Sorry.
Wasn't me, baby.
That was me. Sorry. I guess. It's not completely done yet. Still looking for it. When it does, but when you finish it.
I'm gonna get low key now.
Okay.
But yeah, hell yeah, Joe. Joseph. You go by Joe? I'm gonna call somebody Joe and they'll be like I used to be.
Hey,
My name's Michael, not Mike.
What are you doing there?
Not Mike. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going to shoot my old lady, you know I heard she's been messing around with another man. Hey Joe. It's a good song. He was quiet, yeah, Joe, Joseph, or Joey. Hey. I like Joe. I might say Joey, yeah. Joey! Whichever fits, hell yeah. That's what she said. 11. Yeah.
11, 12.
What do you think about Peter's trial? You only got like 2 out of 5 or something like that.
Yeah, all they hit him with was the 2 lowest ones.
Right.
That's crazy, bro. Here's the thing. My dude did not get hit with racketeering or none of that other shit. Unless some other stuff comes up, like, how's that going to affect the businesses, though? You know, and all these celebrities. all these celebs that have went and testified and said all this stuff and admitted to the stuff that happened to them or that they did, like, are they going to be going back to Diddy parties now?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are we just turning a blind eye to everything? Or is it all just crazy? Like, is it really that way? I don't know. This seems crazy to me that so many people would go along with that shit.
Wow.
Were you there?
Were you there? Trump didn't want to. Oh.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk, Joseph. Like, through James or Leah or somebody. LeBron said it best. Ain't no party like it. I don't know what he'll get actually for those two prostitution. Was it prostitution across state lines or just prostitution? Yeah, I don't think it was too serious. Like, time served and a great lawyer and all that other shit that can happen. I don't think it'll do too much time.
Yeah, because if he would have got those first two, he would have been left in prison. But he didn't get no bail neither.
Let's see what he was actually charged with. 2 counts of Mann Act violation for transporting male escorts and former girlfriends, Shura and Jane, for sex. But he was acquitted of a pair of sex trafficking counts and 1 racketeering conspiracy. Crazy. Okay, so they're asking 20 years for those 2 charges.
20 years.
That's a long time for somebody his age, Judge. But then again, 20 years. It's not. Is it federal? Will he have to do 75%, or will he do 2 months and 2 days on every year?
Right.
Will he be set up in some place playing golf and running his businesses? Like, what's, you know? That's what I'm saying. All the people that testified and all the stuff they found and the tapes they found, the tapes they showed in court. Bro.
Good lawyer.
And that still doesn't mean that some bigger
Yeah.
charges aren't coming on other stuff.
You just
Maybe.
got
I don't know.
Money talks and bullshit.
But yeah, I can see him not giving him a bond because he's a flight risk.
Right.
We can just bounce out of the country with the
Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. I'm in Jamaica, somewhere in South America.
I don't know where they don't extradite, but there's got to be somewhere. Diddy's known all over the world. Crazy though. I wonder how many people's regretting her, because all he got charged with was the stuff with the two girls that pressed the charge, like put the lawsuit and stuff. Therefore, all those other accounts of all the other stuff that all these celebrities that was close to him came in, Jay-Z, Ashton Kutcher, all these famous people. Like, that's crazy. How are they gonna feel now? What are they thinking right now?
Was it a waste of time?
Definitely don't want to cross somebody.
Yeah,
that
you
has
just
power
put
like that.
they just put a target on their back.
I mean, the dude just showed me what he can get out of.
I guess he got on his knees and got on the chair and started praying to God for the shit was
I wonder what he'll get for that. Will he get the full 20?
He looks old. I think he's all grayish. I think he's like his hair's all white.
That's all.
Or is that just art? Because that's all you see is the artwork.
No,
Good
he
camera
is
crews.
great. No, that's what I'm saying. But like, he's got a publicist. He's got somebody that keeps his image in their best mind. And him looking old and gray. Him looking old and gray makes the jury look at him with more sympathy and more. He looks like my uncle. He looks like my granddaddy. My little brother. He be acting up, but I love him.
Right. He didn't.
He got off on those charges. You know, Baby Boo didn't do that.
He didn't like he stuck a gun to the girl's head and go, hey, they kept on. No.
I don't know what he did, but
He did something. I mean, he brainwashed him. That's what everybody said. So, I don't know. Let's not get into
Entertainment purposes over.
I don't admit. I ain't going to no bitty parties. I know that shit. I'm saying I'd be invited, but if I ever do, I'll slide on that one.
I know.
I kind of feel like that too. I'll get a hold of you. fishing here, but
You already do.
do what it do, baby. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. You know. Little Ray Charles.
Burn me.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright. What's going on right now? There's a lot of crazy weather stuff going on around the world. Y'all heard about it? We're all distracted with Diddy and the big bill that's being passed, and nobody's looking at what's going on around the world. Huh?
Israel and Iran.
Nah, bro, I'm talking about like weather shit.
I just found out.
Oh yeah, people are distracted. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about some of the animals and stuff, and cactuses that we have in Arizona are like falling over and stuff because of global warming. That have been there for like hundreds of years.
Raining fish, fire tornadoes. But I'm just talking about like in the last month.
Not really.
Like it held in Florida.
Really?
There's a lot of crazy shit that just happened. Stop it, Carlos. No, Carlos. Stay away. Leave Miguel alone. January, 5 days ago. A ghost NATO plus a rainbow. A white tornado, okay, whatever. Tornado. Hey, did you see this shit?
Dang! Huh?
These aren't even the ones I was talking about. These are farther back. There was that place that flooded real crazy. They said it was like a once in a 50-year thing. Like flooded like the whole area. But the people that live in that area said they ain't never seen anything like that. That was hell yeah. The Ghost NATO. Chicago Dust Corner. Record smashing Gulf Coast snowy storm. Yeah, you can't be on a live till you're 21 and a card holder, a medicinal card holder. Flash flood. Maybe I just dreamt that shit. Wait, wait, wait. I don't know, that's crazy. Well, I don't want to live too close to the ocean. But close enough to the damn earth.
Weird science.
Weird science.
What's that one movie with it's a dude thing, and it's really good one. It's got Woody Harrelson as the crazy guy in the RV. Remember the
2010.
yeah, where the water comes in and freaking
The government does like 5 votes.
arts go.
Has John Cusack.
Yeah, thank you said that. He's a parent, has kids.
Yeah. Drives a limo.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
Shut your body up.
Don't you know?
What's your body up?
James Webb Telescope discovers tentacle jellyfish galaxy swimming through deep space. Right it is,
Some Hellboy shit.
Scientists invent photosynthetic living material that sucks CO2 out of the atmosphere. Well. Yeah, what's up?
I just.
Look at what we have here. Some troublemakers. Hi, Chef. I said it for her in the right tone. Hi, Chef. My wife gave me magic mushrooms for my 60th birthday. They transformed my life in ways I could never imagine. 50's coming up, baby. I'll take some. Dr. Phil's media company files for bankruptcy. You can lead a horse to water,
Oprah will help him.
but you can't cut his legs off. He always says the dumbest shit, right? Ready for the 4th of July. Yeah. No big plans though.
American first game.
Probably just, do what we do, but with fireworks. Did y'all see that Jennifer Aniston's playing Jeanette McCurdy's mother in the Bio movie? Yeah. They rebooted Superman again? What does that mean? Hey, blowing that smoke, y'all. Anybody out there that's watching or watches later, go check out Jazz. Everybody loves Jazz.
Everybody loves Jazz.
After the live, of course.
More.
Going sober? Her detox. Oh, you're welcome. Rosie O'Donnell, 50 Cent. I bet they are tripping. 50 like, what the fuck? What else can I do? Nice. I detox all the time when I'm sleeping. Nothing going on. Huh? Same old bullshit. Already been a few days. Nice. The Liver King. My dude went crazy. I heard about that. He like went to whatever happened to the chick chat I was talking to. Forget about Joe Rogan. Let's talk about
I said bye. I said bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
That's funny. Did she ever answer your call back?
My goodness gracious.
You know when she called on the live?
Yeah.
Did she ever answer it back?
No, she didn't.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's not say we did.
Oh, I like it. He's on the couch. Let's get this all out.
Let's get it all up for you right now.
Yeah.
Let's get a talk show right
No, really, what happened, Shane? Inside story. What is that? You gotta be comfortable talking about your real life stuff. Maybe hilarious.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. She said, "Fuck off, Shad."
Don't
Shad
be
said,
shy,
"Bye bye,
Shad."
Felicia."
I said bye-bye, Felicia.
Shad.
Don't be shy now, Shad.
Got them all stiff.
Shad just be going through them.
Frankenstein.
What's this a teaser?
I synced it with the
He probably did. He probably did. Had that somewhere in his mind.
He thought he never had. Nope, I never did. You did. You put me on the spot, bro. On the spot. Spotlight's on you, Shad. You gotta spill it out. Spill it! Where were you the night before last?
You were delighted in my face, huh? See me creation.
Don't look away from the light. Look at the light. Tell me where you've been.
Where were you? Spill the beans, Shad. Did you say something weird to her?
Hey, Blake, I know you're lying.
She asked you for money?
No. That girl had me. I said that girl had me.
That girl.
That woman had me.
That woman had me. Shit. I was going to take it down. It was.
It wasn't that girl.
It wasn't on the marketing shit?
The one with the brown hair?
The marketing shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, she was her own marketing.
I guess.
Or she ran marketing for a company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Juju didn't, but she's always a little behind.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it really chaps my hide, brother.
Chaps my khaki.
I've always felt that way since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Back when I used to milk the cows on Granddaddy's farm.
And then we go fishing.
You ever milk a cow?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Hey, you?
No.
You. I'm sure I could, but I never had to. I ain't never milked anything.
Well, I had to go in like a chicken coop so I get eggs.
I worked on a chicken farm.
And it's always mean little fuckers.
You had a flood. One of the houses flooded and killed all of them. You know what shit up. Correct. You milked a goat? No. Not nice. It's good that you know how to milk a goat. You can milk anything with a teeth. Where the boxers or whatever. He said you milked your cat? Oh shit. Anyway, did y'all see that the Liver King went to Austin after he challenged Joe Rogan? And then was like in Austin and made live threats and got arrested.
Oh, really?
He's a dude that was like, you know who he is? He went all viral and or famous for being all ripped and doing all these crazy like things, but he ate raw liver. Said he wasn't on any steroids, and then Joe Rogan busted him out for being on roids and shit. And all his businesses kind of went downhill. So now he's like tripping on Rogan. But yeah, he's had a bunch of crazy like posts lately and showed up in Austin. Pretty nuts. But yeah.
So he threatened Seth Rogen?
Yes.
He missed Seth Rogen.
I appreciate you stopping in, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz. Love ya.
Shad appreciates it too.
Sure did.
Jerk.
Jerk.
Jerk. You are a jerk.
Well, creep.
You're
Whoa.
Yeah, creep. I'm a weirdo. Why the hell is everybody keep calling me a creep? Alright. I'll be back. Y'all want to play a game?
Play a game.
How smart are you, Taylor? Chad got it. My bad, Chad. You are smart.
Uh-oh.
Chad fucks bitches and gets money. Oh wait, I think that's a misprint. Shad's a fucking bitch and has no money. That's what you meant to write. Don't ever forget that.
What was you said for good on
I could be wrong. She might not have meant that.
That was a funny moment.
Good old shit. Building a reputation on here. Taco Bell, that's easy. General knowledge everyone should know. Let's do it. It's general. Do general.
You can do it.
How Juju lost his visa.
Now's the time for a great deal of new parts from the Kelly Blue Book Best Value brand. Buy online, reserved from select dealers, hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
In this video, we're about to test your knowledge with 100 general knowledge questions everyone should know. But there's no multiple choice. You'll need to come up with the answers from memory. So if you are ready, let's begin.
No, I
Which
meant what I
bird is
said.
a universal
Bitches
symbol
get
of peace?
Yeah.
The answer is a dove.
Oh, shit.
Ah, we done fucked up. That's a dub, y'all.
Who invented the airplane?
The Wright brothers.
Correct. It was the Wright brothers. What is the national animal of Canada?
A bear. Kodiak. Beaver.
Ted.
That's right, the beaver.
Hey! That's my second guess.
Which planet is known as the morning star?
Mercury.
Venus? The sun.
Earth.
Correct, yeah, it's Venus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Venus.
Who invented the telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell. But he really did. How many of these are inaccurate?
It was Alexander Graham Bell. Which body part has the most bones?
The hand.
It's the hand.
Makes sense.
Which organ is responsible for detoxifying
Liver.
chemicals in the body?
Liver.
Yeah, the liver does the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the only mammal that can fly?
Oscars?
The answer is a bat. What is the hottest planet in our solar system?
Is it Mercury since it's closest to the sun?
Yeah, that would be Venus again. Which vegetable is known for making people cry when cut?
Onion. Put a little onion in it.
You guessed it, the onion.
Wow.
Which is the smallest continent by area?
Australia?
Maybe.
That would be Australia.
Look at the brain.
What is the square root
7.
of 49? The answer is 7. Which famous structures can be found in Egypt?
Pyramid?
Giza.
The pyramids, of course.
Pyramids, of course.
Which bird is the largest?
Hey, this is the,
Condor.
oh, so something.
Yeah, it's the ostrich.
Sure.
Which is the smallest ocean in the world?
India?
That would be the Arctic Ocean.
Oh,
Well, we haven't been there yet.
How many legs does a crab have?
was it 8? 6? No, it's 6.
Correct. A crab has 10 legs.
Tastes like chicken.
Which planet is second
Venus.
from the sun?
Yes, Venus again. Mercury, Venus, Earth.
You got it. That would be Venus. Which continent is home to the kangaroo?
Try y'all, mom. Walk up that creek.
Walk up that creek. Put another ship on the boat.
Correct. It's Australia.
That's what I know.
Which country is known for inventing pasta?
Ew.
Italy. Oh, that's big spice ball.
That would be Italy.
Cut it out. I took the whole damn
Which
system.
river runs through Egypt?
Denial. I'm in denial about it. I think.
Nice, yeah. The Nile.
Yeah.
What is the largest species of shark?
Megadon.
Great one.
It's a Megadon.
It's the whale shark.
Megadon's bigger.
What is the capital city of Japan?
Sure, Tokyo.
The capital is Tokyo.
Tokyo Drift.
How many teeth does an adult human have?
Are they from Arkansas? Do they play hockey? 36.
The answer is 32 teeth. Which planet is known for its rings?
Saturn. Doesn't Saturn have 2 rings?
The correct answer is Saturn. Which artist painted the Mona Lisa?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey.
It was Leonardo da Vinci.
Hey. Good.
Wall Street man.
What is the primary ingredient in a Caesar salad?
It's romaine lettuce, but it's also anchovies in the dressing.
You got it. It's lettuce.
I do too.
Get your time back with QuickBooks. What is the square root of 81?
Wait a bit. 9.
Correct answer is 9.
9.
Which country is famous for the Great Wall?
9. China.
The answer is China.
Yeah.
What type of tree produces acorns?
Acorn tree. Oak tree? Maybe.
Yeah, an oak tree. Which planet has the most moons?
Neptune. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupid.
That's right, Saturn.
What's that?
How many days are there in a leap year?
There are 366.
It's 366.
One extra.
How many days are in the month of February during a leap year?
29.
30.
29.
Correct, 29 days. What is the hardest mineral on Earth?
Black onyx.
That would be diamond.
The diamond. Diamond.
What is the largest planet in our solar system? Yep, it's Jupiter. Who wrote Hamlet?
Macbeth.
William Shakespeare.
I said Macbeth.
It was William Shakespeare. How many legs does a lobster have?
6.
One of those 7.
6 legs and 2 claws.
I'm gonna go on.
A lobster has 10 legs.
Mm.
What is the main ingredient in salsa?
Tomatoes. Tomato. Chimichanga.
It's tomato.
Yeah. Tomato.
What is the tallest animal on Earth? The giraffe.
That's it.
I hate them long legs.
NBA players.
How many legs does an insect have?
Insect has 10 or 6. 6?
Insects have 6 legs. What is the main ingredient in guacamole?
The grocer.
Yeah, avocado. How many squares are on a chessboard?
32.
56.
64.
It has 64 squares.
Yeah.
I just guessed that.
What is the capital of Germany?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Berlin, I mean.
Berlin. I don't know what it is.
That's Berlin.
He said Frankfurt.
Who painted The Last Supper?
Michelangelo.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Michelangelo.
Correct. Leonardo da Vinci.
What the hell's Michelangelo?
Which animal is known for changing its color?
Chameleon.
The gecko.
Chameleon.
The thing in the Geico commercial.
Chameleon.
The chameleon.
Not a gecko, bro.
Which gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere?
Carbon dioxide.
The answer is carbon dioxide.
Look at the brains on Mario.
Which organ is responsible for producing insulin?
Red blood cells?
Your blood?
That's right, the pancreas. Which fruit is known for its high vitamin C content?
Oranges.
I love it cold. I love it orange.
I love an orange.
Yeah,
I like
an
a
orange.
peach.
I like looking at things all there.
I can eat a peach for days.
How many oceans are there in the world?
Oh shit.
In the world? 30.
6.
There are
Wow.
5 oceans.
All these earthquakes.
Which sea is the saltiest?
The salty sea.
The Red Sea.
The Dead Sea.
Baltic.
I bet it's the Dead Sea.
That would be the Dead Sea.
I had to think about it for a sec. I want to see the Dead Sea.
Which city is known as the Big Apple?
Start spreading. Start spreading. Yes.
Correct, yeah. New York City.
Thank you.
What is the currency of Japan?
Again.
Shut it. Burn me all, burn me all.
Correct answer is the yen.
Smell that? Yeah.
Which country is home to the Great Barrier Reef?
Australia.
Africa.
Let's go, David.
That would be Australia. What is the boiling point of water in Celsius?
Boiling point Celsius, 232.
Yeah, 100 degrees Celsius.
Get Celsius, I get confused.
What is the capital of Italy?
Greece.
Prague?
The answer is Rome.
Rome, baby. Ain't been there either.
Which planet is known as the Red Planet?
Mars. You have a Mars, boy.
Mars is known as the Red Planet.
Yeah, yeah.
What is the longest river in the world?
Mississippi.
Arkansas.
Correct. It's the Nile.
I thought it was the Nile.
Which animal is known for its large tusks?
It could be different. An elephant and a rhinoceros.
Yeah, the elephant. Which country has the maple leaf on its flag?
Oh,
Got story, eh?
which one is it?
Have a pint, eh?
That would be Canada. Which mountain is the tallest in the world?
Mount Everest.
Everest. Yeah. Mount Chugachara.
Mount Everest is the tallest. Which country is famous for the Taj Mahal?
India. Beautiful.
That's right. It's India.
That's right.
Who is the author of the Harry Potter series?
J.K. Rowling.
It was J.K. Rowling. Which planet is third from the sun?
Earth. Third rock from the sun. Good shit.
Earth is the third planet.
Might as well call it dirt.
Which organ do humans use to breathe? Correct. The lungs. Which instrument has black and white keys?
Organ.
Accordion.
That would be a piano. Which animal is known as the king of the jungle?
The lioness. Should be the
I
lioness.
agree.
She does
It's
all
the
the
lion.
fighting.
What is the most spoken language in the world?
Right now it's English. Spanish is taking over.
The most spoken language is
Oh,
English.
Mandarin second? That's crazy.
What is the national flower of Japan?
Lotus blossom.
Is it lotus blossom or white cherry blossom?
It's the cherry blossom.
Both.
No shit.
That's not white.
What color are bananas when they're ripe?
They're green. A real banana is in yellow.
That's right.
shit.
They are yellow.
Go to another country.
Which city is famous for its coliseum?
Greece.
The answer is Rome.
Ah,
What is the tallest building in the world?
Empire State Building.
Stark building.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the Burj
it's
Khalifa.
called Burj Khalifa.
I know Mia Khalifa.
Who wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer?
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. Man. Who's that?
Mark Twain wrote it. What is the square root of 25?
Who's that?
Cinco.
Oh,
Correct. It's 5. What is the most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere? Yeah, the answer is nitrogen. Which country hosted the first modern Olympic Games?
well,
The answer is Greece.
great. Now it's Greece.
Taco Bell's 5 cent.
No. I'll take your $9. Oh, we don't have.
How many wonders of the world are there?
Griffin High.
7.
There's 8.
There are 7 wonders.
8 now. Ever since 1978.
What is the hardest substance in the human body?
The head.
Tooth enamel is the hardest. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan?
Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. I want a Twinkie.
Tinkerbell, of course.
I got the munchies.
What is the largest organ of the human body?
The skin. Epidermis. The
skin is the largest organ. What is the fastest bird in the world?
A roadrunner.
Yeah, the peregrine falcon.
Falcon. Yeah.
How many continents start with the letter A?
Africa, Asia, 2.
Correct.
4.
There are 4.
Antarctica. He said Alaska.
Which organ in the human body is responsible for pumping blood?
Heart.
The answer is the heart.
Maybe.
Who was the first president of the United States?
George Motherfucking Washington.
Yeah, it was George Washington.
Definitely was.
Which animal is known as man's best friend?
The puppy. The old puppy.
Of course, yeah. It's a dog.
They had 2 dogs in that picture.
What is the most consumed drink in the world?
H2O. Gatorade. H2O.
Yeah, the answer is water.
Yeah.
How many grams are in a pound?
28. No, in a pound?
453.59 grams in a pound.
I had to think.
What is the capital of Egypt?
Cairo.
Cairo, Egypt. You heard it.
The capital is Cairo.
You got it, Joe. How are you looking?
What color is a sapphire?
Ooh, red?
I'm gonna say purple.
Let's say blue, red.
Sapphires are blue.
I felt like it was blue.
What is the tallest waterfall in the world?
Niagara's a waterfall. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Angel
Falls
yeah.
is the tallest.
Never heard of that. That's cool.
How many grams are in a kilogram?
1,000.
That's right,
Yeah,
1,000
that's
grams.
right.
What is the name of the first man-made satellite to orbit Earth?
Sputnik.
Yeah, Sputnik was the first. Which part of the eye controls how much light enters?
Iris.
The iris. What I was saying.
Correct, yeah, the iris.
Good job, Juju.
Which country is known as the land of fire and ice?
Greenland.
Iceland.
Correct, that would be Iceland.
It's just the opposite of what you think.
Which continent has the most countries?
Africa? Don't say Alaska.
China.
It's not a continent.
That's right, Africa has the most. What is the largest organ inside the human body?
Antarctica. The largest organ, the epidermis.
The answer is the liver.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Which ocean is the warmest?
Contradicting.
Pacific.
Pacific. The Dead Sea.
That would be the Indian Ocean.
Hey.
What is the chemical symbol for gold?
AU.
Is that right? AG, I would have said.
The symbol for gold is AU. What is the capital of Spain?
Portugal.
Portugal?
The capital is Madrid.
My bad.
Madrid.
How many bones are in the human body?
236.
324.
The answer is
Connor
206.
said that stuff.
Which bird can mimic human
Sure.
speech?
Wendigo.
Want to get high?
Of course, yeah, a parrot.
Of course, yeah.
Which continent is the Sahara Desert located on?
Africa.
South America?
Yep, the Sahara Desert is in Africa. So did you get most of these right? Tell me in the comments, and also put the thumbs up if you were able to guess everything correctly.
Don't get me lying.
I got half the.
Let's say 11, 13. Huh?
C.
Sí, señor. Taco Bell Grande. Hit me, baby, one more time. Y'all see that Brian Kohlberger pled guilty? For college students?
Yeah. That one guy, he's just to be friggin' being babysitted online.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
This is what I want. Don't forget about that time.
Rock good whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Each time I rest on the drying line. You are remind me of your daddy in his 84. That road hanging up the passenger door. The sand from your hair is burning my eyes. Blame it on the beach, grown men don't cry. Do you remember that beat down basement couch? I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and on your ring. I remember everything. Cold shoulder and closing time, you begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of the long man's mouth once mine throat. Pictures and constant time, you only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you.
Drinking everything to ease your mind.
I mean, you need to go.
Where the hell are you going? Without concrete feet in the summer heat. Birds like hell into your soul's need. No, you'll never be the man that you always swore. But I remember you singing before. Cold shoulder, closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of the grown man's mouth when his mind's cold. Pictures and passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember everyone on the nights with you.
Cold shoulder, closing time. Begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of the man's mouth when his mind throws. Pictures and passing time. You only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you. Rock good whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach town dress on the drying line. Do I remind you of your daddy in my 88 Ford? Labrador hanging out the passenger door.
So let me know, when I first put the song out, I knew it felt big, but to now have the validation of people on TikTok, like almost a year later, has been crazy. I've been seeing a lot of people's interpretation of it. It brings new life to it.
You know this one? Sing it, Shad. Hit the notes. Sing it to that special girl.
Lean on me.
Sometimes in my life, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but we are one. We know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to follow. No one can feel those of your feet that you won't let show. Just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me,
Call me, y'all. That's all you need to do. Just call me.
if you ever need a friend.
That's right, yeah. Shad will be there for you.
You know who you are, girl. You know who you are.
Now play.
Experiment 626.
Celebrate Stitch. I did not teach him that.
And this one goes out to that special girl called in from our friend Shad. She knows who she is. Or they do.
It'll be fun, but those clouds of you, baby. These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy.
But when you place your hand between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no way at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm poisoning myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare out the way. The orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light. Your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to us dancing this wood used to creep. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare out the way. The orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare out the way. The orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Please turn those headlights around.
Please turn your headlights around.
Turn around, girl. Turn around. Go ahead now.
Adobe Lightroom can enhance.
Alright, y'all, it's about that time. 3.5 hours. We're going to call it a night tonight. As always, y'all, I appreciate every one of you. I honestly do. Help us out by liking, sharing, anything to get that algorithm going and get the word of mouth and the word of that algorithm out to everybody, y'all. Spread love and positivity. You're all capable of anything you want to do in this world. Just get outside of that box and figure out who you are and go do it. The world's waiting for you. As always, I love you. I'm your boy and your host, Mike.
I love you too. I'm your co-host, Jujus.
I'm Shad.